कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. Hey, welcome to Cyrus Says Cock and Bull, presented by Volvo Cars India with pet care partner Heads Up for Tails. And before we start, I have to tell you my story of pain. And my story of pain is to do with blue tooth, which I used to think was blue teeth, but apparently it's just one tooth. Blue tooth, always a problem for me driving my car. It keeps going on and off. You know, you're in the middle of a song you really like. I remember the song Mother, Pink Floyd song. I was listening to it just the other day, and in the line which says, "Mother, do you think they're going to break my..." And then, you know, at that important point, it just got cut. So I don't know what the next word was. Luckily, it's a dirty word, so I'm glad it got cut, but that I found out later. My point is, this keeps happening. This dropping of Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, crashing in the middle, etc. But now, I don't have to experience that anymore because recently I got to drive the XC40 Recharge. In fact, I'm driving it once a week, every week. I'm feeling great because here you just have to chat with Google. You just say, "Hey, Google, I'm ready." Google puts everything on for you, and all you have to do is just drive after that. And it's unlimited Bluetooth access, and everything just absolutely flies. Flying is the word. It's just flying. The music is flying. You're flying. It's great. Okay, I think I've done enough Pau Padawing and obeisance and chamchagiri and chelagiri. So let's move from our lovely sponsors. Yes, there are two, not one. Two for the price of one. Very rare in the history of podcasting that you can have two sponsors. Normally we have 5 podcasts and one sponsor who we share. Correct. Get 10 rupiah for each one. Yeah. Those are the other shows on IVM. Fucking crap shows. What are they playing here? It's like Cock and Bull, man. And then that, yeah, whatever. But we've got some dynamic changes. Yeah. Let me find out what happened. We have our producer, the Bachu, Mr. Sparsh. I call him IVM Bachu, so I don't forget because I have 2 Sparshes on the phone and I'm old. And we have Silvery, who's back in action. Silvery, why are we 3 today? Who fell off the boat?
So we're trying something new. So the 3 this frame looks great.
Yeah, great.
So just nice.
You convinced me.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we need.
That's all we need. That's all we thought of.
Yes. How can you make Cyrus look great even though the show is okay?
And even though Amit in your ears saying it's an audio show.
Yes,
audio, you chodia.
Yes, correct.
No, we're taking YouTube very seriously nowadays.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Also what we realize...
Somebody should.
Also what we realize
they
is...
deserve respect.
Yeah. Also realize is maybe with 2 people there, those 2 people might get to speak a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're blaming someone here.
Maybe.
That Ayushi, I tell you, won't let us talk at all.
What food khati hai?
I would like to have a little bit of a bone to pick. You speaking of YouTube and all that, but all these guys have banned the Tate brothers, and I'm feeling a little bad.
Okay.
I feel maybe, it's not right in a free world that we just ban everybody. No one's banned Kim Jong-un. He's going on YouTube all the time whenever he wants to, says what he wants to. Nobody says anything.
But Indian YouTubers are getting banned all left and right. Huh?
But they should. They're horrible. Talk about the Tate brothers.
Don't say that about...
The Tate brothers, let me explain to you who I don't even know what their origins are. I think the dad is African-American, the mom is, I think, English, or I don't know what the origins are. But I just want to remind you that what happens is when one person leaves, lots of people follow. For example, 47, the British left India. 52, the cheetahs left India.
But they're back?
They're back.
They're back.
The Britishers will also be back, is what you're saying.
Pradhan Mantri has brought 8 cheetahs back, put them in Madhya Pradesh, and now let's see how they survive. There are hyenas there, there are wild dogs there, and there are leopards and occasional tigers from Ranthambore can come in. So it's basically, what people don't understand, cheetah is actually more of a prey than a predator. It's one of the nicest animals in the world. There's no human killed by cheetahs. Never.
Really?
Yeah. They're more dog-like personalities.
Not as fast as you think they are.
No, they're very fast. But
can't catch humans.
They're like my wife. They're very fast, but if I want to chase her. Just kidding, yeah.
You dog or a cheetah?
Hey guys, I've got something I want to ask you. Seriously, I want to ask you this, and people listening also. I had a big fight yesterday with my family. Okay, I was just walking my dogs in the morning at 10:30, and there's work going on in the building, and this guy was on top of one of those, what do you call the raftars or whatever you call them, and with that fire gun, that with fire thing coming out of it and all. Please understand, I don't know what anything is, so I'll just keep describing things. They'll be obvious to other people. And the sparks went over us as we crossed under, and I got startled, and the dog got startled, and I shouted the MC word. It begins with mother,
and the dog also said,
but I don't want to say the word.
The dog also replied.
The dog also said
the dog ran. That's what upset me was he got really scared. But mine was a fight or flight thing, and something startles you, and I went MC.
Yeah.
So then I got this whole thing about this. So the guy apparently didn't want to work after that. He was feeling hurt and all that. When I came back, I put my hand up like an apology, but I didn't mean to abuse him that badly.
Yeah.
But my wife and mother went after me. How can you do this? So here's my point.
Yeah.
My point is, if we're truly egalitarian, why should it always be a pay dispute involved in the background of all this?
Correct.
Supposing you and Silvery was playing with that gun thing, and I said MC to him, my mom would never say go and apologize to Silvery. In fact, she might have joined me. Hey, Nitya!
Well,
But
yes.
in a way, isn't this wrong what you're doing? Because you're patronizing someone because they're poorer. Their earning is less than yours, so you have to treat them better. There's something wrong in that thinking.
Absolutely.
You'll say, no, you're not being compassionate. But I'm saying, yeah, I am. I treat
agree.
everybody the same.
Yeah.
Even like you were scared for a second and you're abused.
Yeah.
But this person
I mean, it would be sadder.
Yeah. Iska kya fayda kya hai?
So the guy would probably feel offended if you didn't abuse him, is what you're saying.
I would think so.
Yeah,
We're like, oh, because I'm poor, you're not
nobody
abusing
abuses me
me.
anymore.
Garib
Yeah,
ho to theek hai.
exactly. If I come to the office wearing like fata jeans and all, and if you don't point it out, I'll be like, kya fayda?
Yeah, what is the point of the
What
fata
is the point of
jeans?
the
Yeah.
fata jeans? Exactly.
So you're
I
saying
took all
he worked
morning
hard
to
on
do
being
this.
poor.
Yes.
And we're not respecting that.
To look
No,
poor.
because
To look
I don't
poor.
work hard here anymore.
You are not welcome to meet my mother and my wife, the two socialists of Malabar Hill now.
Cyrus, by the way,
Yeah.
when your dog got startled, you could have, to calm him down, bought him some cool pet care food from
Exactly,
Heads Up for
from
Tails.
Heads Up for
Heads
Tails.
up for tails. Yeah. Hey guys, where's my dog remover? Not dog remover, dog
Dog
remover.
remover.
Where's that?
Dog remover?
We've done 5 ads about it.
Oh,
5
okay.
spots.
Yeah.
You're
So,
supposed to give me.
We should have got some
HUFT P absorbent.
Wow, he really
Powder.
knows his stuff.
powder.
Yeah.
It's like he's working in the
Yes.
HUFT.
He's the one who's written all the
Yeah,
stuff.
I
at the end
written.
of
I
the day.
remember most of it. I must say.
So parents must be so proud, no?
Yes.
Now my son,
Yeah.
urine remover of doggies.
I mean, writing ads for you.
So can you give me one just to try?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want for the
We-
dogs.
we-
I want it for me.
Yes,
At
we-
my
we-
age, I leak
Oh, we
everywhere.
just leak.
Please understand. It's embarrassing. I get up
Yes.
from a meeting. There's a
Correct.
wet patch. They're all looking at me. I mean, I can just quietly do it.
Yeah.
In fact, right now, as we speak, Rishi, don't mind. Huh? Oh, by the way, where's Ayushi? We have one shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why Sparsh is
she's
filling
running
in.
late. That's why I filled in. She.
You think lack of respect for the show? What would be the reason?
She was
No,
in
there's actually a
Brahmastra.
genuine reason.
She's gone to watch Brahmastra instead.
There's a genuine reason.
Yeah, Brahmastra is a genuine reason. That's
Unless
why.
it's
Brahmastra is
childbirth,
genuine
I can't
reason.
understand what the genuine
What the
reason
Yeah.
fuck? It's got to be.
Yeah.
Come on, you say use genuine reason. The next you should say childbirth. She's giving birth right now. Water broke. Then yes, boom. I'm like,
And
okay,
then
she
5
can.
minutes later,
Yeah,
she's
she
here.
can come at 10:30.
5 minutes later, she's here. Like, guys, the
So what
kid
is
is
it?
doing fine. Let's just
What
carry
is
on
it?
with cock and bull.
So what is the genuine reason?
There is some reason. I think that she should be the one telling
Wow,
you the
this
reason.
Oh,
is
okay.
so desi,
Yeah.
man.
Okay,
There's
it's
a
not
genuine-
my news to
There's
share.
a genuine reason, but he doesn't have a reason. Just a
Yeah.
statement, genuine reason. Fuck this. I'm telling my son and daughter if they want to bunk school
Correct.
and all that. Just say
Genuine reason.
Well, I used to do that.
No. Yeah.
What? In
Yeah.
school?
Like,
Yeah.
Your letter would say genuine reason?
Yeah.
Teri maa ki?
My father used to write like Sparsh is absent because of genuine reason.
Oh, wow. I love your dad, man. Your dad's too cool.
Oh, wow, that's
Like,
cool, really.
and then after that note to teacher, none of your business. Because
Yeah.
they want to further.
My mother's doctor, she used to write some of my fake medical
So you get a
reports.
doctor's certificate.
Sometimes.
He has Antariksh
if I
has a
butter my
genuine
mother enough.
illness today.
No, so
Yeah.
in my time, what they would do is after 2 days of bunking, day 3 you have to bring the medical certificate.
Huh.
So apparently day 3 तो doctor के पास नहीं गया तो मर जाएगा बेटा.
Correct.
Something-
I don't even understand.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I don't
I'm
understand.
like, what? How can
Doesn't
that
logic.
doctor
Yeah,
and the
correct.
teacher be in cahoots about what
Yeah.
time I should go to see?
Yeah, schools and doctors have like a
Yeah.
deal going, man.
Yeah,
somehow.
man.
Of
Like
course.
in 3 days you have to visit a doctor. Why? Why do I want to waste my money for a cold, dude?
Luckily, one of
Okay,
my
cold
friends'
today,
mother was a doctor, like in your case, and
Yeah.
so that setting could be done from
Oh,
time
nice.
to time.
Yeah.
In those days, they weren't so worried about it, but now apparently they're very scared to
Yeah.
give you fake certificates.
My mother, a friend of mine once asked me to
Does
ask
she
my
charge
mother
you?
for
Does
a
your mother charge you? But
no, like for
Why?
for consultation.
no, I would think so. It's
No,
her
man.
job, yeah, right? Just because you're a son,
No,
what the hell?
yeah,
Freeloader?
that's the charge.
That's her
Must-
money going back to her
Yeah.
at the end
That'd
of
be
the
so
day.
mean, no?
Or that's your father's money going back to her.
Sparsh,
Yeah, well,
Sparsh
either way.
somebody goes, Mom, not feeling well. Beta, aja. Okay, take a booking.
Get an appointment made. Yeah, correct. My friend once asked me to get because he had like bunked college a few days or something, and he was like, "Can your mother write me a certificate?" And I was like very
What
scared
age?
to ask my mom.
17.
No, this was school. This was I was in 11th. He was in like 10th or something.
So
like
15,
same building.
so adult
Yeah,
kids,
yeah,
you know,
correct,
they don't have really. It's more like when you're 8, 9, where they look after you and do the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thing.
correct.
17, 18 is like.
But it's still school, na? Like 10th standard and all. For him,
Oh.
though, is like board.
So what happened? What's the
So
result?
my mom was like very pissed, and she was like, "How can you just ask?
So,
you have these are the
Rishi,
kind of friends you
play
have
dramatic
who
music.
bunk."
Dramatic music, because you cannot understand how important this point is.
Yeah, correct.
That Silvery's mom, whose name is
Dr. Nirja Takkar.
Dr. Nirja. Dr. Nirja is a person of integrity.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
refuse to succumb
Yes,
to all the
correct.
jugaad and bad malpractices in the medical profession,
Yep.
which we see.
My dad also has great integrity. He was in the
He
government.
married her.
I used to be a
the
very
government for 25,
like innocent sort of a kid, and when I got to know that they can be like fake certificates that can be made, I was like scandal. I'm like, man, ye kya hai? So I usually used to think that I literally have to be sick, otherwise doctor will be like, fuck all, ye kya kar raha hai, man, certificate मांगने
So
आ गया
act extra.
I'm so disappointed because all my life we have such bad stereotypes about Biharis, especially in Mumbai.
Yeah.
And then as I went to MTV, I didn't have any Bihari friends up to college.
Yeah.
After that, I had many. And each one after another, they were very virtuous people. I was so disappointed. I said, Vaibhav Vishal, I remember Vaibhav. He refused to steal $5 from a cabbie. Like we were running short, so I said, fuck it, MTV, huh? We didn't have more money. I said, let's just run. We're 5 short. Forget it, we run from here.
Wow.
Yeah, we cross one wall, we're gone. He's never going to catch us.
There's actually some stereotype about being a Bihari because when I joined, so I was in Mumbai for a couple of years in between 2011 2013. Then I went back to Delhi and joined Delhi like officially permanently. And I joined school.
Yeah.
Delhi is not a company.
It sort of is.
What the
Okay.
hell? I got a letter from Delhi.
I started living in Delhi and I joined school, and till 2 years nobody had an idea that I am a Bihari. Then there was just this conversation happening.
Because nobody talked to you as that happens.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
But
You're not a popular kid, clearly.
The stereotype is wrong.
Yeah.
someday,
Or is it?
someday we're just having this conversation and I tell them I'm from Bihar and all, and they're like, fucking scandal. Like, तू बिहारी कैसे है? नहीं, तू बिहारी नहीं लगता. I'm like,
कैसे है का मतलब क्या
होता है?
There's a genetic point here.
कैसे?
I mean, how do you
How
explain
My
do
girlfriend
you
is Bihari.
identify me as a Bihari
Yeah.
from my like visual like appearances and all that stuff? I don't know. I'm like, तुम्हें क्यों लगता है कि मतलब बिहारी नहीं हूँ या हूँ?
Yeah.
Was
How
there
do you identify a Bihari is my
It's a great
question.
point. Why? How do you identify anyone?
Exactly.
Except maybe if you're a Sikh and you're wearing a turban or
Yeah,
something, you know. I mean,
have you lived in Bihar?
Yeah, I've lived in Patna for like.
Was there a time in your life when you would say कि हम आ रहे हैं instead of when you're saying
No,
I'm
re.
coming? No.
The only word that I remember was "ait," and "ait" is something that is like awesome.
Oh, I
like,
thought.
All right. Like
I know just
It
"ait."
was I.
"Ait" is some Bhojpuri word. I don't know.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought it's just
Yeah.
your version of IT.
What?
My
Their
mom
version of
telling
IT.
me बचपन से "ait."
Yeah.
You must join IT.
It's
Yeah,
an IT.
It's possible, yes.
You know, I recently found out that Bhojpur is not a place.
That should be your story.
Yeah.
Your biopic should
Correct.
be all about you just
Yeah,
telling people about
locations.
locations.
Yeah.
Marat.
Yeah.
Not a
Is
place.
that is
Occasionally,
Marat
how,
place?
how a dialect is not a place, but sometimes it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
sometimes
yes,
it is,
correct.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so confusing, man.
Yeah, Konkani is not a place, for example,
Yeah.
but Konkan is.
Konkan coast is.
Yeah,
yes,
there you
correct.
go. So
Yeah,
like we can
correct.
go through the whole lot if you want.
Karnataka. What? Karnatakans.
And Karnataks.
Yeah.
Kannadiga and Kannada.
Kannadiga.
So you know already
Karnatakans.
that's his pet peeve. That's why he really suffers. Hi, welcome to the show. Oh, you're not on the show? Okay, fine.
No, you can
Another
come.
lady walked in.
Crash.
For some reason wasn't Ayushi, and we were waiting in
Yeah.
anticipation of her.
That's cool.
But fabulous to know that you're Bihari, and that's what we've done.
We wasted some time for the
minutes.
show. Yes, correct.
Yeah, but I was sorry about Bihar.
Okay.
Bihar, or rather the area, let's just call it Bihar because it's a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
It's the seat of Indian culture and philosophy if you go back in time.
Okay,
All
wow.
the great thinkers, the Tirthankaras, Buddha,
Lalu Prasad
Jain,
Yadav.
Lalu Prasad Yadav, our first president, for example.
Yes.
So all they have all that. So they've got all the philosophy of India comes from there in many ways, a lot of it.
Wow.
And then there's a barren period.
And then we get Sparsh.
And then, no, that's what. Now the rise is. Oh, speaking of the
That's right.
rise.
Speaking of the rise,
Ayushi
Right?
has come.
better long
with,
hair one is here.
No, one sec.
Okay.
We have to first verify the what's the right word? Reason.
The
Yeah.
reason
Yeah.
why she is
Only
late.
then she gets to come on the
It's a
show.
very serious
Exactly.
reason. Yeah.
I'm laying off.
Oh, okay.
Bye
Okay.
So it's not funny at all.
Not at all.
No,
No, but
it's
get,
not
get,
funny
get,
at
get
all.
on the
I'm
mic.
sure
man.
you'll make it fun.
Sparsh,
Nice.
get on the get off the mic. Sparsh, thank you. That
Hi.
part of the show was sponsored by Volvo Cars India and Heads Up for Tails. We've got rid of Sparsh, so we're all good to go. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Ayushi. Good morning.
There's some Bihari remarks in the chat which I'm going to ignore because we are not like that. हम सब एक हैं, especially when it comes
So
to.
my
Silvery has ducked out of the show.
he's left now that I'm
He's
here.
vomiting. I think he's got early morning sickness. No?
So I had an early morning sickness, which is
You're
why
Peggy?
I could not been here. Cyrus, that would be immaculate conception at this point if that happened.
Don't tell me details. Just tell me yes or no. So no. Okay.
No. But the reason I was
You did spend 7 days in Ahmedabad pre-Navratri, and you know what the Gujarati stereotype is. We just finished with Bihar.
you know how us Gujaratis love to do a song and dance.
Hanji.
Nice.
No, but my aunt is staying with us at the moment and she had a vertigo attack this morning. So, and I,
The dizziness thingy.
yeah, so we couldn't move the car. So at some point till it passed, no, because she was feeling very,
Oh, she couldn't go in a moving car, you mean?
yeah, but we were together, so had
Just
to.
put her in VIP movement. We don't go anywhere. Every time you get a vertigo attack, sorry to be...
How high up do you guys stay?
Very
I mean,
funny.
that's a good question.
I think
I thought I was being
Yeah.
insensitive, but
I
that
mean,
to be
takes the
honest,
cake.
we live on the second floor, but she's from Australia, so they're very down south.
They don't have
so
right,
this much
yeah.
height is just
Down
not
under.
okay.
Down under. Well done. So much for
You
yours.
get
it?
You're even more sensitive.
Yeah.
It's great to know. Yeah, that poor aunt.
But is she fine?
She's
But don't
fine
they-
now. That's why I was came
I had,
running. I'm in
I had a friend's dad who had vertigo, and they take some medication which stops it coming out, especially when they're in public.
So the thing is, I think you have to take that medicine a little preemptively. So she did take the medicine after it started coming on because she's not actually a vertigo patient. This has suddenly started happening to her in the last very recent past a little bit.
God.
So she's not sure when to anticipate it.
Don't worry, I have a very famous doctor, Dr. Nirja. She'll take care of you.
Is this a
But
real doctor?
Don't
It's my
ask for
mother.
medical certificate. So his mom.
My mother, yeah. She's a pediatrician though. But
Yeah.
is your
But your aunt was
still
a child once. She was a child
She was
once,
a child
okay?
once. And
Okay,
she
she was.
also
Yeah.
has a
Yeah.
child. I can't hear anything.
Okay,
That's
so
okay,
if the
there's nothing to
child
do.
has, God forbid, vertigo attacks, my mother can probably help.
Ayushi, you heard, no? We couldn't get a fourth person for
Sorry.
today's show.
Yeah, I was going to ask
When-
you, what is this
Yeah.
new
When they
When
format?
they found
I was
out you're on
feeling
the show, they
so
said
bad.
no. Refuse.
They didn't want to be
Females.
with me?
No, they feel you're highly competitive and dangerous, and they don't want to take you
Is
on.
this my feedback?
No, no.
Is
I'm
this
just making it up.
Is
What
this
feedback?
is this based on the tier? But by the way,
Look-
let me tell you what's happening on the chats, Cyrus.
But can I
Because
just
you're not in
can
the
I answer
WhatsApp
this?
group.
There's no feedback, and I'll tell you why. Because we have two sponsors. It's clear there's no feedback. Oh, by the way, this guy keeps ducking down and doing vulgar things.
No,
Are you
no.
playing with yourself, young man? I'll
no,
call
I'm-
Dr. Nirja right now.
I'm making sure Ayushi's headphones sound fine. Does it
No,
sound
I
fine?
can't hear it.
Yeah,
You
and
can't
that's
hear
why you go
anything?
down to the floor.
No, I mean,
Headphones
this
on the
is
floor.
better.
Huh.
Oh,
I
okay.
can at least hear you now.
Oh, you couldn't hear us at all?
There's no sound in
No
this.
sound in this. Okay, that's what I'm trying to fix.
Are you guys
but-
flirting? What's going on? Because
This is
suddenly
not
out of the
how I-
conversation.
This is why I'm
yeah.
not
I
pregnant.
sabotage
This is how
my
I
panelist,
flirt.
co-panelist.
But
That's
one
my
second,
flirting.
I want to understand and also give Cyrus background. So like last time we were on the show, there was that tier thing.
Oh,
of,
yes.
like
I've
everyone.
heard of
where
this.
Kajol
But that's
told
just
us.
Oh,
somebody's-
Ayushi, you got
that's
two
some-
tier 1 panelists today,
But, you know,
Cyrus.
on a different review,
Yeah.
I'm in tier
Wait.
2 and you are tier 4.
Tier 4. Okay, well, to
Okay,
each
we
their
started.
own.
We opened
See,
the Pandora's
see,
box.
see,
Everybody's
see.
reviewing now.
I
So
go
now
with the
everyone
first
has
review.
started
First
reviewing
review.
different
That's
tiers.
great.
Man, that's dangerous.
And it's gotten very, and on the chat,
Abbas
there's
must have done it
some-
himself from
Yeah.
another laptop.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I
Of
know
course.
Abbas.
Of course
But
it
then
was
another
Abbas.
one, Abbas is tier 1.
There you go. There, I rest my case, my lord.
Oh, great.
And it's
And
created
Abbas has also been screenshotting and sharing every time someone says anything nice about Abbas.
Yes.
Abbas shares it first. And it's very
Otherwise,
funny.
he's not on the chat.
Yeah, otherwise he don't
He's
care.
only
No,
there for that.
Yeah.
he's actually tunnel vision. He
Yeah.
is there for himself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fair enough.
But got to stand that way. He's self-interested.
No, but he
I
took it very
appreciate.
badly, that being on the fourth level and all that, or whatever, tire. He was
Doesn't
like,
matter,
very
yeah.
upset about
This
that.
has started. There's some now
See,
churning in the chat.
I-
Guys, it doesn't matter at all
Don't
because
divide
I'm
my
already on
people.
tier 1.
You're
Everyone's
behaving like the
below me.
British. Don't divide our
And the
people.
best part is then Shreyas was like, yeah, but anyway, tier 1 gets paid this much, tier 1. And
That's not how it works.
So now all that's left is our little market with no money is
Oh,
for us
God.
to unionize.
Yeah. Nice.
honestly, I really feel like Cyrus needs to come on the chat and like calm everyone
Yeah,
down.
correct. Guys, come.
And the fundamental question of why can't you get
Nobody-
something else to do with your life? No
correct.
one's asking
No,
that.
Yeah.
no. That's because they've started this on the chat. Now I keep getting these notifications about
correct.
the ranking. First, I was so happy. Then I got
Ouch.
moved
Yeah, yeah.
down.
No, I
It was
can't.
complicated.
I-
What is this human being?
See, I've reached tier 1.
Don't you?
Yeah, correct. I
It's so
can't
cruel.
go.
For everything.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Amitabh Bachchan, number one. I remember they never used to know who's number 7. But they should always fight about number 1 actor, number 1 tennis player, number 1 cricketer, number 1 businessman. Is Coke better than Pepsi? If you sponsor, you are.
And your t-shirt also says that.
Volvo's number 1.
Volvo is
number 1.
honestly the
XC40
number one.
Recharge is number 1.
I see it on the road and I'm like, yo, that's our sponsor. And I
Not
wait.
yo, Volvo.
But no one waves back from inside the car. I don't think they all know about Cyrus Says.
Oh, okay.
No,
not yet. Yeah.
Let's
You
just
think-
say
Also, it's a strange lady waving at them. It's also
yeah,
weird.
is it fair to say growing market? I don't know, but well.
But do you think it should be like, how some cars when they start up, they have that like, welcome to your car. It should just be the first episode of Cyrus Says that plays the minute you turn on your Volvo.
Yeah.
It's just Cyrus's
Cyrus
voice.
by default.
They did
Yeah, correct.
try, this is the car that's featured on Cyrus.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then people started going back to the
Yeah.
showroom. So
They were done with the test drive. They were like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to
like,
see
boss, please,
anymore.
yeah,
I'm
some
done.
more,
You would be great as like the voice of Alexa or something,
I am Alexa.
Oh, really?
After 6 in the evening, you should see me. Wristbands, high heels, and Alexa, I am.
That's so funny.
We also allowed Cyrus to be an honorary woman last episode. Because
great.
if you think about it, if you break it down,
Yeah.
a lot of female tendencies, which are
Lots.
great. All
And
the positives.
I would
Talking
love
all
to,
the positives.
I would love to date me.
Like, okay.
I felt that if I dated me, I'd have been a happy man. Yeah, really. I
Okay.
mean, many people will say that. Not
I
not
also
everybody.
agree,
Some
though.
people
If I
Would you date
dated
you?
me, I
Would you
want to
date
date
you?
me. Yes.
Yeah, because after some time you enjoy the idiosyncrasies and you glamorize
And I
the
know
faults
me.
and all. Yeah.
I know me.
Exactly.
I know how to
I would-
manage me.
I would never
which
want
is
to
a
date
handful.
Like
I would never want to date me, man.
my mom forced
I'm a
me-
weirdo.
Would you? Why wouldn't you date
I
you?
don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I have a lot of problems, man. I
You
need
think
someone
so?
who
I
can
haven't
make them
noticed
better.
any. Except
I
this
need
stupid
someone to
outfit.
cure me, guys.
But you
But
have
you have a doctor in the
girlfriend,
house.
no, now?
She
yeah,
charges.
yeah, that's the problem.
How's your girlfriend?
She's alright.
Is still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still in India.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, you also sounded very surprised right now.
Yeah, I
you were
know.
also like, she is.
Well, that's what, exactly. So
Ayushi,
that's
how,
what
do
I
we, how
get.
do we bring this up? If it's a plastic doll, it's not really a girlfriend.
If he names it, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, oh, come on, really?
She's Bihari. The plastic doll is Bihari.
They come in Bihari also.
yeah, correct.
So what, you have to undo the sari before
Listen,
you get to the...
There's no hair on the plastic
Yeah.
doll.
What is this show?
He's taken Sparsh's hair, cut
Yeah.
some of it, and put it on the doll. So there's
Correct.
something weird
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm going to get a haircut soon. You want some of mine?
No,
He
Sparsh is
does
there.
things with that. You
Oh.
want your
I
hair on
prefer,
that
I
doll?
prefer Sparshes.
He's not thinking he's with you. What's wrong with you?
No. This is where our interaction is.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
it.
please.
We don't.
No
That's
hair.
it.
Yeah.
No hair.
There's
You wouldn't
no-
give that to your actual lover. Why would you give it to him? Doesn't make any
That's
sense.
true.
Yeah.
Wow, that was great.
You know,
Tony.
by the way, that's
No,
an
what
actual
do you-
thing on
yeah.
OnlyFans. People
On
do
Only-
sell their hair.
But I think it was even back in the day. What was that thing? I don't know. Like, it was, I guess it was like a Victorian era love where you gave each
Why is she
other
looking at me?
lock of
Because I'm
hair.
older.
No.
Victorian era.
Sorry, it's because you're from South Bombay, you know,
That's
it's a
true, that's
culture
true.
thing.
Where all the Victorian monuments are. So
Yeah,
I get what
exactly.
she's like me.
Yep.
Exactly. But there was that thing of carrying like a lock of hair of your lover, like when men went to war
Yeah.
and they did that.
In
and then a
a
locket.
locket, yeah.
Yeah,
But I
correct.
never
Yeah.
understood it. Like, why hair? Picture, got it. But
Yeah.
hair?
What do you mean?
Also, if your
Nails is another option you could do.
Also, in case your lover was balding, you're doing it quickly. You know, you
Yeah.
want to have that memory. So that makes
Or
sense.
the lover is balding because you took all that hair.
Yeah.
No,
That's
you're
also a
not
problem.
carrying a
Or the
wig
lover-
around your neck. You're just
I get
carrying
this
a
point.
lock.
If the lover
I
has
don't
many
know.
lovers, then
Yeah.
you know, not much is left.
Then
because-
all the
Yeah,
hair
correct.
is
All the hair is
Geeta,
gone. Yeah, correct.
Pooja, Neha,
You
Shweta,
don't
Dipali,
yeah.
Shahi.
That's rationing out your hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
know.
think the
And
answer
by
is
mistake,
imagine
Deepak.
if the woman is with different men and she's collecting all different colored hair.
Yeah.
Then every time she meets that guy, she has to make sure she's wearing the
Ah,
blonde
correct hair,
locket,
yeah,
a
That's
correct.
too much
brunette
work.
locket.
Yeah, wow.
If it's more than 3 or 4, you'll go
Yeah.
mad.
This is
Yeah.
actually an advertisement for marriage because you stay with one person, you only have to deal with one head
So
of
you want to
hair.
add Shadi.com to the plethora of sponsors on this show?
We
Unlike
can.
the other shows
Anyone,
on IBM.
anyone.
You know what?
Yeah.
If you do a
I'll get married for Shadi.com.
one
with the
second, if you
Shadi.com
do
conversation.
Shadi.com, you should do like that Swayamvar thing for all the
Hey,
panelists.
let's get
Yeah,
Seema,
let's do
Seema Bhabhi on. Na? What do you call it?
Auntie,
Seema
auntie.
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 Seema bhabhi? That
Yes.
sounds
My
like
age, man.
Savita bhabhi. You shouldn't say it
No,
like that.
get Seema and then
I
we
don't
can
mind
have
Savita
her
either.
find Kajol and I partners.
Sorry,
Who's
sorry.
Kajol?
Our Kajol. She's also
But
single,
why?
no?
Why you? Okay, that way.
Oh, okay. Like
She's a matchmaker.
Hello,
Yeah.
this is so sexist. What about Sparsh and Rishi?
He's not on the show.
Rishi's going to be 30 soon. He's December
He is
born.
also looking for his own woman. But he
Yeah.
has a chamber problem.
His problem is that he doesn't want to put money in his pocket.
Okay.
So rather pull out money from his
So in
pocket.
like
or
talking
anything
about
else.
talking about chamber problem, right? That reminded me of in the second season of Indian Matchmaking,
Huh.
there is a Nashik problem.
Yes,
You know
yes,
this?
the chicken guy. Oh my God. Cyrus,
is so
please just watch the first
My
episode for no
daughter's
other
watched all,
reason.
but she
Yeah.
won't let me watch with her anymore. I
No,
feel
no,
so
no. The
lonely.
first one is there's a character actor. And surely he's a
Yes.
character actor, but they've written this
He's a
character
character.
for him.
Like
I mean,
he's a
so-
known actor.
No,
No,
he's
no,
actually
no.
supposed to be a regular
I think
dude.
he is a character
Any
actor.
character
So
actor
basically-
who's not known will be
Yeah.
featured on our show.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where they come to work.
This is where your panel is just full of character
Yeah,
actors.
his family runs a chicken farm and chicken like poultry business.
Yes.
Huh.
A poultry machine business.
We played a game that how many chickens can you spot on screen at any point, then you have to take a drink for that.
Yeah, correct.
Nobody made it through the
Yeah.
first 5 minutes of the
Yeah.
show.
So anyway, this guy's just obsessed with chickens. His family's obsessed with chickens. The only problem they have is that they live
What's
in
a male
Nashik.
chicken called?
Gaurav Pilania wants to say that good
well,
old days when we
Silvery.
do 6
What's
a male
topics
chicken
under
called?
Silvery's leadership.
COCK.
What is
A
what
cock.
what?
Why can't you say
I don't know why I
that?
Why
spelled
can't
it.
you say
I don't know why I spelled it. For the
Listen,
children
It's
listening.
a, one second.
For the
That is
Dr. Nirja, this boy of yours.
Yeah.
What is this nonsense?
that's an animal husbandry term.
exactly, it's a
actually.
proper
It's perfectly
term.
fine. It's like
Alright.
same bit.
Our show is
for
called
female
Cock
dog.
and Bull.
Yeah,
Now you're
why
going-
don't you say the show name?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, correct.
It's so
It's
sensitive.
but, you know,
it's COCK and
I was
Bull-Cyrus.
telling my aunt about the show. What is it, by the way?
It's COCK and BULL.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's it. That's
Animal
our show.
rights guys are going
No,
bizarre.
it's not Cyrus Says.
Yeah.
This is Cock and Bull.
This is Cock and Bull. When
Yeah.
is it Cyrus Says?
When
we interview
when I get a
one-on-one.
female Cyrus on.
Yeah, it'll soon be that because we're
Yes.
getting rid of the panelists.
Yeah.
So back to Cyrus.
Correct.
Looks
Uh,
Yeah, by
So
the way,
anyway.
what is this new format? Can
Apparently
I
there was
ask?
too much noise. People can't understand what we're saying because we all talk at the same time.
Yeah.
So they're trying to cut it down and find a little bit of
Yeah.
cohesion in the conversation.
And we
But
found a
please
good.
don't take me off the roster only because like I've gotten used to this extra pocket money every
No, of
week.
You
course.
just want to
man,
bunk
you
work
won't.
for a couple of of us.
We also need you,
Yes.
Ayushi.
I know I have a shopping budget that is now the size Cyrus
See,
Says budget.
sarcasm is wasted on our channel. So don't even bother. Nobody cares. Yeah?
I can buy rubber bands and hair clips and
You
all
have to
with
get
that
the money first, na? Before you make fun of how little it is.
Sometimes they give us, then I go and get.
I can get samosas and all.
She
you can
can't
afford.
pay the rickshaw driver because there's no money.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
correct.
in, it's not received.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, still I
How much is the
haven't.
minimum fare for rickshaw?
21.
Oh my
So
God.
expensive. Well, 10 back
So
in
right
your
now,
day.
I couldn't travel by rickshaw.
No,
They're
you
not
couldn't.
providing
You don't
money.
have money.
And 21, some nice ones let you go with 20 because you're like, dude, now where do
So
I?
you undercut the rickshaw wala.
No.
And I'm being called names for saying MC to the guy working on the Raftar
But
with
then
the gun.
I usually
What
give
the
the
hell?
25 and I'm not taking the change back. But if you
Okay.
don't have that 5,
Oh, so
sometimes they're
generous.
like, theek hai madam, aapko de diya. And I'm like,
Okay,
wow.
nice.
Wow.
Do you feel like
Yeah.
you've had a godlike moment when you give $4 extra and walk
Yes,
away?
because I'm
Yeah.
like, here, peasant, live your best life.
But then they also have a rich moment, no? When they have like, okay,
When they let me give the 1 rupee maaf, I'm
Yeah.
also like,
Correct.
thank you so,
Thank you.
so much.
I needed that so much.
But he doesn't say you're peasant. Oh, I'm sure
You're
it's some other
peasant.
term that comes out.
Hey,
Yeah, that's another word.
Juice?
yeah, itna bhi nahi. ₹1 bhi nahi. Okay, let's get to our first actual topic of the day,
Really, I don't see why.
why not? Why not?
10:27, so I don't
which is
know.
our HUFT Pet Tales segment of the day.
Oh, we must then.
It's
Yeah.
HUFT.
Yeah, HUFT.
Oh, you say
Or
HUFT.
heads up for
My
tails.
friend used to work for them.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
What
genuinely.
happened? What went
Do
wrong?
they actually say HUFT? When
Yeah, they
No.
used to call it HUFT.
Oh, yeah.
HUFT is that where you learn catering school.
No.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Is that HUFT?
Yeah, HAFT.
Oh, that's HAFT.
Yeah, but don't get
Oh.
confused. This is HUFT.
There's
Our
HUFP, which is Huffington Post.
sponsor. Okay, watch your mouth.
All right.
So,
So,
you're just saying any huff words.
yeah.
Huff and
Huff and huff till the house comes down.
House
you know,
comes
the-
down.
Yeah, correct.
Or the bridge.
Little pigs.
In our area, more bridges fall. So we
Oh,
prefer
okay.
bridges.
Got it,
That has
yes.
also become such a class. Anyway.
By the way, what
people-
about Kemps Corner, the Dungarwadi slope thing from
Yeah.
Malwa Hill, BJ Khair Marg or whatever?
But people don't like it when we talk about South Bombay on the show because they feel isolated.
The sponsor said talk about South Bombay because they have to sell their products. And South Bombay buys these products.
100%.
Well, that's true. A lot of dogs in South Bombay.
A very well-priced car.
Volvo, HUFT, kya karo? Keep talking about Valkeshwar because that's where the money used to be.
Used to be, now it's gone.
All right.
Topics.
So this is our possum story of the day. You get it? Paw.
No, you don't have to tell us 3 times because now we lost interest. It was nicely
Let
done.
me say. No, let me say.
Yeah.
Okay.
To think that well, and he doesn't think that we would get the pun of
You
possum.
get it?
No, but when I
That's
asked him
so
what a
little.
male
Yeah.
rooster is called
That he
colloquially,
can't say.
that was a touchy thing for him.
Yeah.
But possum, he had to
But-
explain because you and I might not get that.
Yeah, it's a PAWSOME
Oh
story.
my god.
So back in 2020, August of 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi mentioned 2 dogs, Sophie and Vida, on Mann Ki Baat. Basically, these 2 dogs are involved with anti-terrorism and anti-infiltration.
Oh, they're like those like the canine
yeah,
crew of the
exactly.
army or military
They
or
sniff
whatever.
out like explosives, IEDs and all. Okay, they're damn cool. Sophie,
Although Sophie is not a desi name. I'm
Vida
glad
is also not
Even
a...
Vida is not a desi.
Yeah,
I'm not
Vida's-
sure. I can't because it could be also
Within the
maybe in
Vida.
Odisha.
Isn't Vida that sauce brand?
That's
No.
Viba, right? That's what we're talking about, right?
Veda,
Yeah.
very dangerous. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Vada, very dangerous. Don't go there. So think about what you're doing now
Right.
as you go forward.
correct.
Yeah.
So Sophie,
Respectful.
Sophie,
Dogs.
brown cocker spaniel of the Special Frontier Force,
Huh.
saved
So
lives by
sweet.
sniffing out the presence of accelerant during a search operation in Delhi, which could have been eventually made into an IED. So they found it
Sophie,
before it
such
was
a
running.
smart
Cockers aren't
girl.
used.
Yeah.
That's cocker, the full name.
Yeah, COCK.
But aren't
Yeah.
aren't they also hunting? No, they're not hunting. No, basset hounds used to waft up the smell with their
Basset Hound is
ears.
the best nose in the world, but the point
Wow.
is the Cocker Spaniel is not known to be
Yeah, that's true.
a working dog who does this kind
So
of thing.
Sophie's
quite
like
interesting.
talented.
Sophie's choice is interesting.
Yeah.
Got you!
And that's a show. Like you should. That's a high.
And now we have Vida.
Great. Meanwhile, Vida, a black Labrador
Huh.
from an army
Lovely.
dog
More known
unit,
for sniffing. Yeah.
yeah, from an army dog unit in the Northern Command, was instrumental in detecting 5 mines and 1 grenade buried underground.
Amazing.
Yeah, preventing casualties and injuries that the army troops could have suffered. You know,
Yeah.
so
So both these dogs have done more than any other 3 of us for this country.
for sure.
And
Already.
more importantly, Labradors have such big appetites. If you want to keep a Labrador, just be careful.
Yeah?
I've never seen a Labrador whose hunger is diminished.
However,
They eat and eat
Wow.
again.
HUFT has a great range of good
HUFT.
dog food.
We've been told
Yes.
to say HUFT.
Oh, HUFT has a great range of dog food, which
but
you
your
can
friend
feed
worked
your...
there, so you know
Yeah,
better.
so yeah.
I mean, she used to say HUFT, so
I don't
I think
know.
I should say HUFT.
I mean, actually, they would be fine with either, I imagine, because it's.
Well, Sparsh,
it's
who
making
comes
them
from Delhi
feel-
via
You mean
Bihar,
SPARSH?
is very clear
Yeah.
that it's HUFT. And if you say anything else, I want call Dr. Nirja on the phone right now. We have to find out what's wrong with
your
you.
mom
that's a
watch
phone in your
this?
hand, Cyrus. Correct, you're right. Pair of headphones.
Your mom started watching the show now, or she still doesn't
Headphone
watch
bhi phone hota hai, bhai.
Sometimes she'll like put it on. Sometimes if she's not
No,
doing other things.
initially she watched a lot, and then his love life unraveled on the
Yeah,
show.
dude. Yeah.
So Antariksh's
I keep
personal
hearing
life
about
is
this.
He started
My
changing
mom.
the timings to his mom because
Correct.
he's worried because you know what I
Correct.
would say. Even Amit would join in. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
innocently in a sense.
Yeah.
Dude, there has come a point where I don't share things with Cyrus because I know he'll bring it up on the show.
Oh, initially,
Like actual life
when
stuff. I
things were
can't
good,
share.
she would be on the frame, the girlfriend, and
Yeah.
he would. It was all open. It was even in a pandemic, people were bored. You
It was
talk
an
about-
open relationship.
No, as it turned out, yes, but
From her side.
it's a bit hurtful.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, she's married now. It's fine.
She's married
It's fine.
also.
Yeah.
Like 2 months after that, she got engaged.
Yeah, and they have a cocker spaniel. I'm just trying
Not the
to tie it
girlfriend,
back.
but 2 months बाद she got engaged.
Yeah, fun, no?
For
Listen,
her. For
See
her.
what I did? See what I did for her?
Yeah.
I
he was
made
very
her want to get
heartbroken, poor
married.
chap. He's showing a lot of courage, but we nursed him through it.
Yeah,
We just kept making fun
You
of him.
nursed him like at the teat.
I do reverse therapy. I have a friend, Rustam, who works out with me. I do the same thing. We just talk about the badness of your marriage or whatever. And you
But
it's
Cyrus, are
therapeutic.
you a good secret keeper?
Not at all. You tell me it's gone. It's like that.
See, that's what I know this. Yeah, correct.
I can't.
I mean, you
Are you
speak
good-
so much.
but
You're
you
talking
give
about
good-
something.
I don't
But do you
want
give
to.
good advice?
No, I don't listen. Haven't you seen the show?
Yes.
But can I tell you one thing?
I really wanted to be Cyrus's friend, but like it's
Well,
cut off at
sorry,
all
not happening.
opportunities.
But what is worse is when someone in an awkward position, you're not friends enough with them,
Mm-hmm.
they give you information which you shouldn't be entitled to.
Yeah.
Like it's just too close to them and you don't have that closeness.
But do you know that's
scary.
I'm not to sound like that, but did you know? That it's a sociological thing that
Talking to strangers?
No, it's more dominant in females for sure. But
To open up.
yeah, no, it's a way of becoming closer to someone, like in
Yeah.
the process of secret sharing. So actually telling someone a secret and making them a little bit beholden to you to keep it creates an intimate bond that it makes you feel
And
like
puts
only you and I
pressure.
have it.
Yeah.
So maybe we're closer, and then that is a great way of starting. I mean, I'm not saying go and tell somebody where you
This
bury
is
the
why,
body.
guys,
Don't do
listening to the
that.
show,
But
please disregard the whole story about the aunt with the vertigo,
Yeah.
Ayushi's aunt, because that's really very personal and it shouldn't have come out. Because
Yeah.
now you've burdened them with that responsibility.
but now
Don't
we
tell
all
anyone.
feel closer to Ayushi because
we
of that. Yeah.
do, but then we have that.
All of the Cyrus Says community is closer to Ayushi.
I'm worried I have
because
to
she shared that
sponsors.
secret.
This show is going around now.
Yes.
And before you know it, everybody's going to
I
know.
know, by the
What's
way-
your aunt's name, by the way?
Mala.
Mala. And she's on the second Mala in this particular case. Yeah. Because of the vertigo so
That's
bad.
fast, man.
I
Nice,
shouldn't- I
Cyrus.
I
Very
really
well
should. That was very quick, but I
Yeah,
should
very
not
quick.
have given you the name.
Yeah.
But I can't believe you said it.
I know.
Anyway.
I have to forget. Sometimes
Listen.
because of my old show where we used to we knew that no one was
Oh.
listening, so we used to say whatever we
Yeah,
wanted
correct.
because we were like, this is a
But
secret case.
What's the
eventually, when
difference?
both of you become like huge stars,
Because here also I forget.
yeah. But
what's the
exactly,
difference?
right?
No one's listening.
It might come to bite you at some point when you become huge
Yeah,
stars. at some
nobody
point.
listened to the Agla station at all. There's a lot of secrets revealed on
So
that.
more people listen to it quickly.
Did you see how I did that?
Yes,
Did you see
correct.
how
Very,
I
very smart.
reverse
Very,
marketing?
yeah.
Perfectly. And you also got people close to you, whoever was
Yes.
listening. You know, they have the secrets.
And hence grows
And
my
paying attention.
empire.
So let's all tell one secret
Yes.
right now and, sort
Yeah,
of
sorry, tell
bond.
us a secret.
Okay. If no one's looking, I put 3 fingers in my nostril.
All three.
I can put 3. It takes a little while, but I can. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. Bro, how do you get through school?
Yeah.
There's so many boring lectures. I mean, just think about them. They go on and on. Some drone-like teachers, how that Dhoni-like command over, the whole thing is in one
Yeah,
tone,
yeah.
Today we will discuss the valencies in this way. And, it just goes on.
Nice.
Burns your head and you're dying inside.
That's true.
Yeah. So you do things like
So,
that.
but this is an old secret.
My friend Mayank Tejura used to put the leg out while driving. He taught me that.
Out of the car.
Yeah,
Wow.
please don't do that. It's terrible. But, I asked him why. He said, I'm bored. You don't know what boredom does to people. Just driving becomes really
What's
boring.
something that you've done to alleviate the boredom? I can tell you,
Okay.
have pretended to be on talk shows because
Okay.
I clearly cannot stop talking at all. I've started delusionally.
So you have your
I
own
get
talk
this.
show with 5
yeah,
people
yeah.
in
No,
your
I
head.
pretend that I got invited on Conan.
And then
like
do you
he's
do the whole thing,
interviewing me.
the whole entry?
For someone
Not
who
the
wants to
entry.
land up on Conan,
Yeah,
look where
correct.
she started.
Yeah.
I mean, so low.
What kind
I
of
know
questions?
this is,
What kind
this
of questions
is
does
my
Conan
origin
ask you?
story. This is my origin story.
What kind of questions does Conan ask you?
When I was younger, he used to ask me about my marriage to John Krasinski from The Office.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
I don't know why women find that guy attractive. He really looks like an accountant to me.
I mean, have you seen A Quiet Place? He totally
Oh,
got
and
shredded.
he
now.
got
Remember the office?
very
I
ripped.
can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
the minute.
He also got
No,
very
fucking
ripped.
Yeah.
just his face.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very
He was
low-key.
also-
Do not.
I feel like pump energy into him.
Oh, he was an
throughout the
intern
show.
on Conan, by the way.
Yes,
John
exactly.
Krasinski.
Which is what we were going to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Conan was going to be
Okay,
an
okay.
intern. I'll be
Yeah.
there on the show.
So you're looking for an internship on Conan while doing interview?
She knows too much about Conan. I would be worried if I was him.
He has
Yeah.
a great podcast.
Conan's-
He has a
Conan-
great. It's
yeah.
one of the best podcasts.
I like the way
I've
she
heard.
said that.
Second only to
pointedly.
this
He has a great podcast. You know, guys,
Correct.
that's a great
Like,
podcast.
he has
That's
a
the
great-
podcast.
Yes, correct.
Volvo, are you listening? Heads up for tails. Off you go.
But you guys
Go
are
straight
quite
there.
similar. You guys are quite similar.
No, actually,
He also has rants. He goes off
He's
on a
6 foot five.
tangent.
correct. And bizarre rants, like
Yeah,
very
yeah.
tangential
That-
and very
which is actually quite sad.
abstract.
And he has a producer who's constantly trying to control the show, but is losing it.
the
And
Matt
all
Corley.
The Armenian
Yeah.
girl. What's her name?
No,
Yeah.
Sona is his like
Yeah.
assistant. But
That's
Matt
Sparsh for you.
Corley- Yeah.
Max. Yeah, I've seen those
Yeah.
behind the
Yeah,
scenes
yeah,
things where he goes to all these countries, Japan and all that. Have you seen
Conan
those?
Without Borders is a
Oh, lovely.
fantastic
great.
show.
Oh, he's
fantastic.
so great off the cuff.
China's
Just again, just like
China's
you.
trying to do the same thing with us in Taiwan. You know?
Are they sending
Without
us?
Borders?
Without borders.
Without borders.
Sorry.
I thought they're sending the show to Taiwan.
Oh,
I was
great.
excited.
Very nice.
I want to go to Taiwan before anything happens. I believe it's
Correct.
great.
Same.
Have you been?
No, my brother and I were talking. We should go before it gets taken over.
Did you guys hear that
I want to go.
Putin has proposed
Oh.
that Indians could have visa-free travel to Russia soon. He's proposed this.
I'm not
You
going to
have
lie.
to
I wanted to
touch-
go to Russia and see
Yeah.
it.
Ayushi, you have to touch the core issue of the human being from that place. And for us, it's always cheapness.
Yes,
You know,
free.
we don't care if there's a war.
Free.
मुफ्त में मिला,
Free में मिला
मतलब
तो
जाएंगे.
बस
have to
जाएंगे.
go.
They
Of
opened
course.
Thailand and nobody else wanted to go because COVID was still, not
No, but
receding
it's
yet.
cheap. We
But
gotta
back
go.
in the day in 2021, I'm saying,
correct.
all the Indians went because it became really cheap.
Yep.
They were all
Remember those two guys who got caught? They told their wives they're going to Bangalore for work, but
Oh,
they
that was
went
great.
they went to Thailand instead for
Bangkok.
Yeah, that
like
was
you
great.
know all the
That's,
side
yeah.
stuff.
KOK.
Yeah. And then
Bangkok, huh?
And then the police
Yeah.
came to the house and put a COVID stamp outside
Correct.
their house.
We
Being,
talked
you
about
can't
this.
leave the house because you've come from international travel
yeah,
and you're quarantined. And their wives found out
Yeah.
that they went to Thailand
Because
because
the
of the
cops put that
situation.
shit up.
Because the cops
And the
came.
worst part, now they can't run.
Yeah, correct.
They
they,
just
they
had
can't.
to-
They have to be
just have to
quarantined
the
now.
wife.
You
Yeah.
also have to see them. Those two men. I'm sorry. I'm
Dude, like
totally
properly
body
pot-bellied.
shaped. No,
Yeah, yeah.
not pot
Body shame,
bellied.
body shame,
They have
body
like
shame.
they had quadruplets happening inside them.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
each person
Dude,
had
we
four
talked about
Do you
this,
mind?
remember?
adults.
Do you mind if they have a massage?
Cyrus, we talked about this
I
back in
felt bad
2021.
for
Seriously,
the
how am I going
women.
to remember? So many
Yeah.
years have passed.
2021, not
No, I
that
mean my
many.
age. You idiot.
That's true. Do we have?
But
do you have
great,
a
great
topic?
stories. Yes.
Wait, this is a break.
We have
Should
we have
take
a break first.
Why did we take a break?
So
Are we taking a break?
we're taking a break now.
Okay.
Let's go into
We'll be
break.
back. We have two sponsors, so we're very happy about ourselves. We want to thank people at the XC40 Recharge Volvo family. And of course, I call them HUFT, which is Heads Up for Tails. Others who are familiar with
HUFT.
the... No, that's not... now we have one sponsor. We'll be back after the break. Yeah, it's just too much Cyrus Brocha everywhere. Even I can't bear it.
This format has changed.
Yeah, because there's no fourth. It'll be empty the frame.
No, but the
no?
other one was that long one. Now it's gone like
That's
this.
vulgar, and I feel complex. I wouldn't.
I,
It'll
wa-
happen.
I walked into
It'll
that.
get- it'll get
I
corrected.
really did
It'll-
walk
it'll
into
get
that.
And then she did this with her hands.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah, I
really-
know, I
it was
know.
asking for too much
I
from the
take
market.
responsibility
Yeah, what the hell is that?
for my lewd
Ouch.
hand movements.
Now I have to Google. Am I a camel?
did you guys see this? Joe Biden in a 60-minute interview announced that the pandemic is over.
But 60 minutes, can he talk? Have you seen him? Because he's like that
he-
old uncle who while
Some,
passing
a
the
part of
namak-
it, he was walking also. He was at
Are you
Detroit Auto Show.
Don't you have an old relative who has trouble, finishing sentences?
But
and all
that
Yeah.
is Joe Biden.
Yeah, exactly.
He is.
Yeah.
So 60 minutes.
I mean,
I think they just played it very
they did it over
slow.
60 days.
a minute.
EMI
Every day.
speeches.
EMI
Yes.
Okay. Okay, American visa rejected, Ayushi. But you don't know who's
No
going to
free
win.
visa for
But
us.
technically, we should say Cyrus has been saying this way before Joe Biden.
Correct. But Joe Biden has more authority.
But the problem is, if you were making fun of
Has
Trump...
he seen the legion
Guys,
of
guys,
fans?
If you were making fun of Trump and then you were making fun of Biden, then
Oh,
Trump
man.
comes back, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Because we made fun of 3 in a row. So, we have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Anti-US
But
policy.
don't you
But
think
he
that
is
we
being-
are
he is still
equal
being trolled a little bit
opportunity
for that.
assholes? Like we just make fun of anyone.
No, but while we were making fun of Trump, we were supporting Biden. Then Biden's just been a little odd.
yeah.
Like,
I think he was just like that reset president where you can't have Trump for
reminds
another
me
4
of-
years. So there had to
You
be
need
a
someone
cutoff
more
point.
sober,
Yeah, you
basically.
just needed a
Even though Trump is
non-Trump.
super sober, we need someone more sober.
yeah,
than
exactly. No, but he's upright. No? He
He's-
beat
yeah, correct.
Corona
He's
without
upright, yeah.
without mask and whatever, and he did
Correct,
all the
correct.
right things. But coming back to this whole situation, Atal Bihari Vajpayee towards the end was not in great shape.
No.
Okay, that's a bit scary. I won't get into all that. I don't. You want to say that when you have your own show, go ahead with your own lawyers. But the point of the matter is that you're in charge of nuclear reactors and things like that.
You need to be a little bit
Joe
more
Biden,
than. I need more than
Vajpayee at the end.
coherence. Like I need
Yeah.
some vitality.
Yeah, okay, even if you don't have that, I'm saying if the guy is not fully physically functioning, he's just in charge of too many important things in a big country, even in a small country. But small countries like parking and
but
stuff.
they have a problem. Like, and I'm sure it's coming for us as well. But they have a problem where they have like a really old parliament now, where they have a large.
What are you talking about?
The American,
Us.
like
Okay, you know
their
the House of Congress and the
Congress, House of Representatives.
Senate. So,
The Senate,
senators.
sorry,
Oh.
not Parliament. My bad. The Senate.
Yeah, but
They
you threw me
have
to England for a second, you know.
no, even they, but
Yeah.
they have those wigs, so you can't tell who's old and who's not.
They got too many Indians. Get rid of the Indians. They're screwing
yeah.
up the politics in England.
I mean,
They were
that's
all
fine,
good.
yeah.
The bloody Indians came.
That's
Indians came
true.
and people went bad.
The reverse
Priti
colonialism
Patel,
that's
very-
happening, very bad.
Reverse colonialism, and I don't know. I'm just
Preeti
saying,
Patel's a straight up.
Hey, let
yeah,
us.
you know, I
Yeah.
don't want to get into
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
there's lots of criticism,
She
and they're
is.
all for our people. And by Indians, I stress that to Pakistanis and all
You
the
think
people.
UK
who-
would
The
have an Indian
ethnics.
Prime Minister?
Yeah.
The ethnics.
Do you think UK could have an Indian Prime Minister?
No,
We
I
nearly
didn't want
did.
that. I didn't want that.
We nearly
Why
did.
not?
I didn't want to
Let
hear.
us rule over them
But
at some point.
I said this joke even that day when Niv and I agreed.
What? What is it?
But he's not Indian.
I mean,
So
he's
what does it make?
Indian
You're
origin.
claiming Nasir Hussain was half Indian. We know, you can't speak a word of Tamil where he was born.
But some of these Indians can. A
No,
little
I'm
bit.
saying there's no connect except racially some bloody line.
Yeah.
Something Rishi, for example, is from Panvel. He's
Yeah,
not a
but
Mumbai.
Sundar Pichai, I still feel a connect with him, no? Because he's the head of Google.
You feel a connect
Some,
to
yeah.
Sundar, like you specifically.
Yeah, I
like
love Sundar
Antariksh.
Pichai.
Got it.
Connection to
He's my
Sundar.
man, dude.
Yeah.
He's my Sundar.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And of course, you
That's
live.
your soundbite right
One
there.
sec, one
He's
sec.
my Sundar.
No, more importantly, he lives in Sundarnagar. So,
Yes,
they've
correct.
got so much
Oh,
in
do
common.
you?
Yeah.
I don't. I stay in Powai.
Powai.
My building is Sundar.
I'm in Powai on Thursday. We have some event there in
nice.
Renaissance. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Will you meet me?
But
No, please.
but it's far from you, no? Renaissance is not close to you.
Renaissance is very close, yeah?
How close?
I'll make it close, Cyrus. For you, anything.
Just come to the door and call. We'll see if the security issue hoga to hoga.
I'll imagine that's a one day Antariksh actually comes to work
Yeah.
instead. When you're in Powai, he's
Yeah.
come to work.
Every time I've worked in Powai for something, I've sent him a message.
No,
What
that's
is
happened
what
like
is that?
once
Pint
or
and
something you
the,
did.
The drink and place.
Crafters?
No, it's got two phrases to it. A pub, yeah.
Breeze.
Like the pint and the something.
Huh?
Or the,
I don't know.
oh, God, I keep forgetting names. The drink and the something.
Bar
Pint and
something.
plate and pint.
No, that's Breeze Candy. Will you leave your 1 kilometer of home? Just please
is
leave
very
it and
far
move
from me.
I
forward,
don't
yaar.
know.
I have to pack a suitcase to come to this studio. It's so far.
Your office
is,
is
yeah,
opposite.
sure.
Blame
That's
your
right.
dad. Why are you all here?
Yeah.
Why are you all here?
It was close to the station, so it was very good for all the employees, for everyone in the office. They like
nice.
it.
Very
Wow,
good.
you guys
Oh,
are
what
so
a-
egalitarian. You think
No, they
about
really
everybody.
like
What a
this.
great answer.
They
yeah?
loved
For
this.
the
Wow.
employees.
Really?
We were in Chembur, but we were in Kalagoda first, then Chembur, and now.
I'm just a people's person. You can tell immediately.
Yeah,
No?
correct.
It's true.
They say we
Don't
got
you
a
see me
place.
and think I'm one of the women of
Yes,
the world?
Absolutely.
We'll get a place so that the 8-hour shift goes on to 12 hours.
Yeah.
They can't complain because the station is right there.
Do you
which
call-
is IBM's policy, Rishi, also. Yeah.
But would you call your dad's employees your employees?
No,
or
absolutely
your
not.
colleagues?
My colleagues.
Your colleagues, right? Yeah.
They don't work for me.
And which colleague will take panga with Ayushi?
Yeah,
Just think
correct.
about that dumb and
Yeah,
dumber
yeah.
situation.
Actually, they
Hey, Ayushi, you suck, yaar. And next day he's at the
Oh,
station forever.
Yeah,
No,
Have
I've-
they ever taken
Yeah,
like
yeah.
food of yours from you?
Of course, I said we
Okay,
all
that's
eat
good.
lunch together.
Familiarity allows that.
Like without asking you?
We all eat lunch together.
Oh, you do.
Everyone
Did
puts
you
their
ever
lunch together. and
disrespect
eats.
her or tell her what to do in a
Yeah.
loud way?
Well,
Yeah.
Say swear.
I've been told off many
like,
times.
By-
like what? Like give me an example.
By your
my
employees?
No, by my managers, my manager, the CEO.
What is
all
it?
of that.
Ayushi, you rascal! Finish this on time or you're fired. Don't tell
Nobody
Papa.
says rascal
I'm-
because it's 2022.
what?
rascal, Anna Rascala. Mind it.
What do you think?
Yes,
This is what happened
That
on
is-
MTV basically back
Yeah,
then.
correct. That's basically it. Yeah, correct. That
No,
accent
but
was empty.
I've been told off, and I
This
got a
guy
bad
knows so much
review.
about every word except cock. Everything else we say, rascal, pascal, gives me a
He's
speech.
blushing. Yeah, Cyrus, don't say.
I
mean,
now he
yeah.
can't even say the product of the name of the show. He says COCK
I
and won't.
genuinely can't believe you got tripped over that word when
I don't know.
it's the
I don't know
show's
why.
name.
I don't know why.
He's turning
I don't
blue.
know why.
I just hope your parents are watching this.
But
one
again,
Yeah,
it's not
they'll
your
know I'm
fault.
sanskari, you
Finally
know.
they tune in
They'll
and
know I
this
can
is-
spell today.
But this is not your fault because once again the thing on the corner says Cyrus says. So even I get confused for this
But we
reason.
know it's cock and bull. Na? Like I should have said it.
You don't know your Shakespeare?
Yeah.
12th Night is also called What You Will. There are many things which have two titles.
Wait, are you serious?
Of course.
I did not know that.
You didn't know 12th Night is called What You Will.
Oh,
I
which
always
was
thought
that?
it was called
What is
the Flood-
Norwegian Wood called? Norwegian Wood has two names.
Even
right?
Floating.
Much
This
Ado
bird
About
has-
Nothing
this
has
bird has
another
flown.
name, no?
So Norwegian Wood, the Beatles song, and then This Bird Has Flown. There are two titles.
I did not know that.
Any joker knows that. Any idiot, a 2-year-old
I'm-
kid who
I'm
can't
not a
speak,
real
you slap the
comedian.
kid and they wake up and
I
they
am
go,
not-
Norwegian Wood, yes. This bird
I'm
has
not
flown.
a real comedian.
I am Richie and Silvery.
I am your
I'm not a human
flawed
being.
panelist.
Look at my knowledge of inconsequential things.
your
Come on.
weakest panelist.
You're not the
Fine,
weakest.
don't worry.
I'm sure you bench more than
Abbas
him.
is the weakest if we go by tiers.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm strength-wise, I can definitely, I think, do a
Take
little bit
covers.
more than the men on the show.
You think
No,
she's
for
stronger?
sure.
I think she's stronger than you.
For
Physically.
sure. Like I'm 100% sure if we do an arm wrestling competition, I will
Not
lose.
arm wrestle, no, but I mean,
No, but even
in
lifting.
strength lifting.
Yeah.
For sure,
Powerlifting.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't
Powerlifting.
exercise at all. My heart rate is 40, guys.
Guys, sorry, not to put a dampener on it. This might be his last show. So, thanks Volvo, thanks Heads Up for Tales.
All right.
Thanks for being with us. We'll never forget this.
Antariksh, it's been nice knowing you.
And before you go, can you say the title of the show once?
COCK.
That's it.
N Bull? Okay.
Yo, you
All
wanna
right,
do
next.
Do you want to do a topic? Oh no, we did Biden. That's
Yeah,
one.
we did.
We sort of did Biden. We lost interest in him because 60
Yeah.
minutes was too long.
But he said, 1 second. So you're saying that he said that the pandemic was over, which is a huge sweeping statement for him to have made over there
Correct.
as a leader
So
of
he
the
said,
nation.
he
blah, blah,
went
blah.
on to continue to say, that we still have ways to go in the fight against COVID. But for the most part, pandemic is over. Look around. Nobody's wearing masks.
Oh, no.
Everyone looks fit. Nobody looks
Was he
fit.
being sarcastic? Was he being sarcastic?
It's America. People are
No,
fit.
he just went off script. So
Yeah,
there was
correct.
loose
We
cannon.
didn't tell him to stop, so he had to go off script.
Yes.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
But I had a friend whose dad, Parsi guy, just while talking like this, suddenly said the wrong thing. And that guy is also quite bad after Trump, na Biden. How do they not get their names right when this is like the most popular
But
name in the
people
world?
do say Biden and stuff. Like they get
It's just-
confused.
It's like Titanic. How it comes out, I don't know. Because there's so much.
Titanic?
I
I've
heard
never
it
heard
outside Regal when we came out.
Joe Biden is bedridden. That's a nice sentence.
That's a good title.
Right? That's a good title
As
for
long
his
as you pronounce-
autobiography.
As long as you pronounce the XC40 correctly, we're okay. And HUFT, which is HUFT. I have to
Yes.
speak to like, yeah. You have to say it correctly. Yeah.
I have to say it correctly.
Stop while we're ahead.
I know.
Otherwise, you have to go back and find a
But are we
sponsor for your
ahead?
show again.
I know. We didn't have one. That was the problem.
That's okay. It's a nascent business.
Cyrus, give me one of yours. You have so many.
I don't want to puff my chest out. Yeah.
All right. Up next. Have you guys seen the movie
I
RRR?
like the way we look at him for help when we suddenly realize we've run out of topics.
No,
and he
no,
doesn't
yeah.
know what to do.
I know
The
exactly.
Three of us, it's like dumb, dumber, and dumber son. Three dumb people.
I literally introduced the topic and you talked over it.
You did.
Yeah. Have you guys seen RRR? The
No,
movie
I
RRR?
haven't, but I should.
I get scared to see anything which repeats the letter. It sounds infantile. No? It's like PPP, CCC.
So you haven't seen
KKK.
like K3G and
No, like the Ku Klux Klan, I thought was a hilarious title.
KKK.
KKK. I'm like, really?
also, you're absolutely right. Ku Klux Klan in itself is
No.
such a funny word. It
Yeah,
sounds like a
correct.
chicken house or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like a
Yeah,
poultry
The
shop.
evility of that thing doesn't
diluted by the
marry
thing.
with the
Yeah.
the name is like, why would you name it that?
Nazis were scary. Like Nazi, that's a
It's
scary
scary name.
word.
Spot on. She's right. You heard Nazis and you think evil and
Exactly.
all. It works.
4 letters, quick, short, like to the point. You're like death.
Yeah.
These guys, I'm
The
thinking,
KKK.
are you breeding chickens?
Yeah.
Set him up with a Nasik fellow. Same.
They do like bonfires a lot. They're very friendly. KKK.
But the only thing is
Yes,
that
yes.
Jitendra, and there's so many Indians who wear white as well, Simi
Yeah.
Garewal. I mean, there are a lot of people who are into the whole white look.
I think it's
And
not
that's
the
also
white. It's when
kicking
if you
in.
wear that
Nice.
cone hat on
The whole
top, then
Congress at
That's
one
the
point.
problem.
then
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the neck down white is fine. It's the fact that
That's
when
a-
you put
the
the
cone-
topi on, then you're
Because
like,
it was all
oh,
the
you've
same
gone the
topi
other
and there was
side.
only one big party at that point, and then it sort of splintered. They still had the same cap.
Wait, how do we get
I carry,
Oh.
I
There
carry,
from
I have a
RRR.
Congress topi in my bag which somebody gave me at a party once.
Why?
I don't know. I never clean my bag. There's all things inside it.
This is
Okay.
when we were
sometimes
home
when
once
I-
during the pandemic and you took out stuff from your bag. That was like a what's in your bag
This
Cyrus
is 15,
edition. It
20
was
years
so
old when I was
fun.
drinking, bro. When I was drinking.
Uh,
Those
No,
days.
that day you took out some old chaddi also from your
Yeah,
bag.
yeah.
That was there.
I have
And a
emergency.
napkin.
See, I have once had to wear my friend Faisal's shorts because I had to go to shoot immediately and I forgot underwear. So after that, I learned my lesson.
is that the excuse you tell your wife when she finds other people's underwear in your
Yes.
Faisal is-
Faisal ki hai.
Faisal is my wife.
Oh, okay.
Watch it. All right? In our culture, it's allowed. So
Okay.
up yours.
Okay,
Mr.
sorry.
COCK.
My bad. That's all.
You don't like
Yeah, yeah.
COCK, is it?
All right. Okay. RRR, great movie. Okay, I think one of the best movies I've seen
Can't you
this
say
year.
R thrice?
It's triple R also. People are calling it
By
triple
saying
R.
RRR, it sounds silly to
Yeah,
me.
but RRR, yeah, he's right. Triple R sounds
Triple
better
R.
than
Triple R is better.
RRR.
But I don't know.
K3G worked
I actually
little
don't
better
know what
than
the
whatever
actual-
the-
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham.
Yeah. Anyway,
That was so depressing as a name. only.
Yeah.
it's going to be nominated for Oscars.
He's ignored us.
Go ahead,
Yes,
guys.
he's not interested.
Let me say
Wait, one
thing.
second.
We're
Hold
taking
on.
our
RRR
Karan
is
Johar
being-
rant and he's just taken
No,
our-
no, that's
this
our,
is not too
no, no.
bad a segue
No,
though.
wait, not nominated yet. Variety basically makes these predictions every year, and a lot of the
Magazine.
predictions, the magazine,
Huh.
a lot of the predictions turn out to be true. Okay,
Okay.
like they have like great track record with this. They have given in their listing, they've predicted that RRR will get 2 nominations. Other people are saying even
Foreign
more.
film.
Yeah, for best international film and best song for the Dosti song. Dosti, the song's name is.
What song
the
is
movie.
this?
It's a friendship between India and China.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You got that.
Indo-China.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
people are also saying
Mostly China. Little bit of India. Yeah.
What's the hand action? I don't know. For
Did you just
communism?
make this?
No, I was confused as to which one it was.
Dude,
Take me off the show.
We're doing KKK is enough
Yes,
for this.
yeah,
yeah.
Next week we'll
We're
do
doing
China.
Nazi salutes. This one. But some people are also predicting that there's a very big chance that he
Screenplay.
gets Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, Best Director for ICS Rajamouli, and both the lead actors, get nominated for Best Actor.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And that's
There's a-
Kannada,
there's a-
right?
there's a
Kannada
actual
film
proper
industry.
chance for this.
Which
First
is the
time.
smallest.
Okay,
of
so
the
I
four.
This
gotta
will be the
watch
first
this movie
nomination we
this
get
week.
Almost
after
the first.
21 years after Lagan. The first nomination we'll ever
Wrong
get if
film
it
to
happens.
go. Jesus of Montreal. Copy should never go. Why
Lagan
say
is a copy. Okay, you've talked
Lagan
about
is a
Yeah,
copy.
okay,
I've said
okay.
150
I think
times.
Cyrus
You
has
guys
said this before once.
Wait,
Even
Jesus
I
of
know
Montreal
this.
is with sport though, to play. Cricket only.
No.
They're metaphors. You'll figure it all out. Yeah, just go and watch it. Okay.
Okay, we'll watch this.
Spot on. It's
Okay.
completely
So you
right.
will.
But I'm not a Christian, Cyrus.
Because there's no religiosity in it. You're
Okay,
you're
sorry,
getting
sorry.
lost in the KKK.
But
thing.
maybe we should watch RRR
I
live
think
stream
the
it.
worst option that they ever sent was
You should live stream Cyrus watching RRR.
Oh, we should that'll be great. Your live reaction.
All I do
RRR.
is give you
Guys.
great content and you
And we don't use
hire
that.
Guys,
me.
if
Yes,
you can't
correct.
fast forward, how do you watch
You want a
anything?
job at
How do you
IBM?
think they
Come
want?
work with us,
How do you think
huh?
our podcast is consumed because you can go forward
But
all
there's
the time?
too many people on this show who are also employed by IBM now.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, I think that this
I wanna
show
ask you one
is our
thing.
poaching ground. We poach people.
Guys, if RRR
employment.
gets a R rating, is it RRRRR?
R-rated RRR.
Like it
You
should
made
be,
me
right?
So that's
spit up
RR.
on the
I'm
show.
sorry,
RRR.
but I'm
You
just.
made me like
Yeah.
This is my
spit
problem
up.
with the
Correct.
title. The title is silly.
correct.
RRRR
Yeah,
rated. I'm just saying.
yeah, correct. So it's RRR, right?
So R-rated is also 2 Rs,
That's
na?
2 hours, right?
Oh, it's 2 hours.
Yeah,
now?
so
No,
5 hours.
R-
RRRRR.
Yeah.
This is a good
Wow.
show.
Luckily, it was UA.
With my dementia, to remember how many hours. There's so much pressure if I was doing that as an announcement.
God
You're doing a
forbid you
show
went
where
to the
they-
wrong
Triple
show,
R.
which
You're doing
is
a
just 2 hours.
press conference with them and you're the anchor. You hate names like this. They want you to say it every time.
Have you ever
Unlike HUFT and Volvo Cars India, which
have
is
you
simple.
ever been in the middle of that hosting gig and have forgotten like
Oh,
either a
wait.
name of the thing or the person that you're interviewing or something like that?
I have got the worst nightmare is that I don't do the rehearsal. I don't listen to what they are
Yeah.
saying, and then I have to hear the names. And suddenly we have, Siddhare Maya from so and so, whatever, and they're stumbling on one, but you pull it. Then you're stumbling on two, then you pull it. Then looking for the next long name, and then sooner or later, because there's 60 names, you start losing it. And once you go to the downward spiral, it's
But
death.
how do you-
Where's Vijay Sharma when you
Yeah.
need him? There's no bloody Vijay Sharma there. Give me one easy name.
Give me my Rahul Khannas, you
Yeah,
know?
where is
Rahul
Give me
Khanna?
the simple Arjun Malhotra
Yeah,
shit.
God.
You know, one of my
God.
favorite songs ever is Rag Rag Mere Rag Rag Me with
That is
the Rahul Khanna
Rahul
song.
Khanna, right?
Great Rahul Khanna song.
Was that the
Which
Lisa
movie?
Ray movie?
No, I think it's
Monsoon
one of the
Wedding?
Meera Nair
It was a
weddings.
Satyajit
Oh.
Ray
Yeah,
movie.
Meera Nair movies.
Satyajit
Yes,
Ray.
yes,
Okay.
Cyrus, a small correction. The Jesus of Montreal is Rang De Basanti, not
Rang De Basanti.
Lagan is
sorry,
not a
sorry.
copy.
Sorry, I got confused.
Yours-
Same group
I
of
said,
actors.
what sport? He said, yeah, you'll figure it out. What are you talking about?
Lagan, my issue
There's
was the
also-
Abdi guard. They didn't have an Abdi guard, so it's not authentic.
I mean,
They're playing
they-
cricket.
That was your issue?
discovered cricket. They just discovered cricket in the movie.
True,
They
but
figured it out on the
Yes,
show.
young boys-
young boys are
movie.
watching the movie all across the world and they're all playing cricket without an Abdi guard. And that's how you destroy people's confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, Abbas is not what he was a different guy.
Before the Abdigard accident?
Yes, before the
correct.
Pentangular where he got hit right in the cuckoos.
Yeah. So,
That's two more Ks for you, huh?
I guess planning to watch Brahmastra, or have you seen Brahmastra?
No, I'm not going to see it.
You're not going to see it. Are you planning to, Cyrus?
It's too
At all?
long.
I mean, it's about
It's 3
close to
hours.
I'll watch the documentary on the film later. No?
Yeah.
It's much more fun.
That's fair.
3 hours is too long for a movie now, I think, anyway. Like, I can't.
Fair, I get it.
probably
I get
would,
what you
if
mean.
it, I
Why
think
do
if
they
it comes
make
on
3 hour
OTT,
films?
then
But-
I'll spread it across 3 days or
But
something.
in fairness
like
to Brahmastra, I feel you don't feel the time, actually. It
Did you
goes
watch
by.
it?
I watched it, yeah.
that. Honest feedback.
But you
I
said
will
you
talk
didn't
about
like it.
No,
You
no,
made fun of it.
I told you that.
You lied.
No, Baba.
They bribed you.
Let me say.
They bribed him.
Let me give my review.
They gave you money?
Yeah, they did.
Aryan,
yeah, correct.
Aryan.
It's a bad film.
What
They
is the
gave me money
director's
for
name?
it.
Ayan.
Aryan
Not a very
Mukherjee.
name problem for me now. Ayan.
Ayan, you
God.
can say, Cyrus.
Yeah,
It's
but
like, it's one
It
syllable.
sounds like,
Ayan.
It sounds like
Two
Ayan
syllables.
Maiden, the famous heavy metal group. I mean,
Ayan Maiden.
Yeah, Ayan. How Indians talk, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of metal, yeah. You like Iron Maiden? That's how we talk. Come on.
You just said.
Great.
And then the
Iron
educated one
Maiden.
says Iron Maiden. So you got that also.
Iron
Yeah.
happens all the
Iron
time.
to-
And my
Iron
mother will say
sometimes.
Iron Maidan. Because she won't even read the thing properly. So you might
The one that I heard
these
recently
crude
was
cultures.
Sesame. For Sesame.
Sesame. Oh, nice. It's the same. Also.
Yeah. They're
It's the
like,
same.
It is a sesame seed inspection. I was
Yeah.
like, And I'm thinking, what have I forgotten? What have I not read of the manual? And then I'm like, Sesame! Oh, God.
But somehow I feel in the Arabian Nights, that can't be the actual password used by Alibaba in the chores,
Open Sesame?
Open Sesame. It just sounds too English.
It sounds wrong.
Sesame, and I mean...
But do you think in the original it was Open Sesame? Maybe we should go back and read it.
Sounds sexual. Hey, Sesame, open.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it's sexual. Are you looking at a seed section?
No! The Charlie's chore. There's no chorini.
Yeah, open.
I don't like the story. The story's going the wrong direction. Where's Naveen when we need him?
He would be happy with the story.
I know, it's
40
Alibaba
thieves.
and the 40 thieves. There are no girls. Okay? What do we... The only role for
But
me
I suppose a
is
narrator
the
is a
cave.
woman.
Narrator's a woman?
I mean, that's how it started, right?
You think she's
I
a
don't
woman?
remember. Oh,
No,
it is,
she's telling the story to not
Yeah,
die.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, correct. Oh, you
Correct,
Sherazad, the
right.
Yeah,
princess.
Sherazad.
Okay,
She
okay, yeah,
Arabian
yeah.
Nights was that, no?
Okay,
Like,
so you have her in the background. God, you're ready for RRR.
So,
really,
Brahmastra is not as good as
As Alibaba or Charlie's
Alibaba
Chore?
Charlie's Chore. But go check out IVM Likes is in an episode. We did an episode.
What if today we
on,
make it
Brahmastra.
Alibaba or Pet
you
Tales
are
Store?
plugging your show now.
I
on
mean,
this
someone
show.
asked, someone reminded me to plug it. It's very kind of them. I'd forgotten actually.
Silvi, do you know why they call it Alibaba or Battis Chore now?
What this Chore, bhai?
Recession.
Oh, okay.
No jobs here.
I thought because 8 teeth fell out or something.
So sadela this
yeah,
is.
I had my
But-
Vijayakar
but-
moment. I laughed at my own joke. Kunal laughs for half an hour after he finishes his joke.
And I do that. That's fine. I could laugh
But
at
when you
Kunal's
laugh
jokes.
genuinely and enjoy your own joke, that's
Yeah.
really sick. It's
No,
sick.
but sometimes you make a really good one and you
Yeah.
know it.
You know
But
it's
you're
great.
enjoying it more than the person.
Yeah, dude, that's
'Cause you're
me.
so
That's all of my
tickled,
comedy.
right?
That's all of my comedy.
Guys, did you like it?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I like it.
My stand-up is me laughing on stage,
Especially you
and the
just
audience is staring at
standing
Oh,
me. What is happening?
You're going to become like Larry David.
Yeah.
He's urinating on the audience and all that, You don't
Larry-
understand it, you bastard. Larry David walks out of half his shows.
Yeah, but he didn't urinate on the audience. That's a very.
Megalomania.
But yeah,
It
very,
goes to your
very,
head.
very, very famously.
Yeah.
But anyway, Brahmastra. Firstly, go check out the IVM Likes episode. Just dropped today. Brahmastra has basically. You remember last week we had announced
Cyrus has come unhinged.
Yeah, correct. National Cinema Day.
I
we
want
had
to see
talked
what I
about.
look like with a long mustache. But that doesn't take away from what you're saying.
But I
I'm
think
just-
if you do it here, you could do that Dali kind. Like, one
Oh, I can actually. I can actually do that.
Oh,
I can.
that's
I can
good.
twist
You
the sides
bastard.
of my
Making
mustache.
me feel bad.
A
I'm,
little
like
bit.
I'm the guy with the small,
And,
you know what? Because he just had, beta,
and I-
let me pee here. Then you, okay,
This is
I'll wait.
Antariksh Rajput takkar. I
Yeah,
am. Yes.
yeah. But I must say, you do have a lot of hair. So
This
if someone
wire
was
doesn't go
dying-
that far, so I can't do it.
Women with mustaches, I still don't have. It's a learned
What do you think?
thing.
I could
It's
put
an
it on.
acquired taste, that is what it's
I
saying.
would say that, yes. Not only acquired, you better get into it as the age, but
You know,
hey.
that's good to know because I shave my stash before I come here. Just for you, Cyrus.
But
Because I
you
know you're
feel-
offended
Nice.
by it.
I'm not. How dare you say? Look at me. I got everything is offensive. What are you talking about? I said lower back hair has, when I was younger, scared me a little bit.
On a
Because
woman?
with the first time you touch a girl or whatever and she's touching you,
And you
there's certain
feel
things you have no idea about. The face
furriness.
you know, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so it's a touch thingy.
But that would be disconcerting
Tactile,
for me as
tactile.
well. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So the girl is very feminine. And everything about her is very womanly.
And then that.
Yeah, and I got no hair on
That's
my
her
back.
Achilles heel.
I also touch my own back to double check which one of us is the male now. So it's scary.
Okay.
Yeah, God, everybody
okay,
doing a
right now.
quick check. Everybody at home, do a quick check. How back hairy are you? Yeah.
Okay, quickly.
Silvery didn't even bother.
this Brahmastra
He
story, knows.
I'm trying to get
reach,
through.
reach.
Yeah. So last week we had talked about National Cinema Day
Yeah.
being on 16th of September.
But they
And
put
they
the
moved
AC
it.
off. I'm sweating.
Yeah, they moved it.
He's not cold anymore, so he lied. Rishi, why do you lie? Put the camera on that liar. Let the world see a liar.
Okay.
Can you see the liar? There's the liar.
Yeah.
There's the liar. Now he's put it back on. Come on, tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. I'm from Panvel
Tell
and
the
I lie.
truth. And my pants
Tell
are
the
on fire.
truth.
Unbelievable.
You can't handle the truth. All right.
See what you did? We're doing 3 movies now.
National Cinema Day was supposed to be on 16th, which has since been postponed to next weekend,
Why?
23rd, because of Brahmastra.
Oh.
Because it's Brahmastra, people
doing
were like,
well now.
it's doing all right. 192 crores, actually doing quite well, but inko
I
budget
think
was
it's
like
lie.
can't.
So
I
they don't
think
want to
it's
give
a
a
lie.
100
So
bucks or
I
50
think
bucks
it's
thing,
close to
whatever.
200 crores it's made domestically.
So how
and
much?
about
How much is that offer for that cinema day thing?
so 75
rupees for a ticket.
And right now tickets are going for 450, 500 of Brahmastra.
I should date again
That was
just for
major.
that week.
Yeah, but how can you charge? I don't understand how you can charge $500 for a
Correct,
movie
man.
ticket.
That's-
500. It's
I mean,
1,000 or
you know,
No,
it's
Cyrus,
possible.
but Brahmastra. I'm saying this is
Yeah.
not even multiplex.
Yeah.
I'm saying normal single screen cinemas
No.
are charging this much for
Yeah,
Brahmastra.
correct. So, you know, it
I don't
would
think that's right.
it
Like,
could have
what the
actually
fuck?
earned
I mean, it's
even
like-
more if it had been like 300 or something, right?
charging for that movie is
possibly.
like us charging subscription. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We charge subscription?
No,
No, we don't.
not yet. But
At some point, hopefully. Who knows? Who
Why
knows?
hopefully?
We get more money, yeah?
I want the
It's for you, Cyrus.
government adopts
I'm trying to
us.
make you
The
rich.
government adopts us and says it's part of India's Sanskriti and Parampara and we have to promote this show.
Which
Okay.
government
They
would hire this show?
let's not take names. Just point to that government and just say that, Yeah.
That one.
But they also
The
have to
Taiwanese
talk-
government.
they
Not
also
this
needed
coloured one.
70 plus million English-speaking people in the country. They need to talk to someone also from another point of view. They can't just put everything into radio spots. So I'm just, trying to help. I'm trying to help here. Helping hand.
That's true.
By the way,
Cyrus
guys-
is nothing but a social service.
Ours is Gujarati Rana. Our entire outfit and Navratri is coming up. So
It is.
Ayushi, what are your plans?
You watch. I'm going to do a
Hey,
garba
Abhishek-
in the studio.
Are you
wow,
going for
I
Garba,
thought
yes
you
or
got
no?
to take 9
No,
days
man.
off or something.
I don't know anything.
I
You
thought-
can't
I
do
thought you
Garba.
were-
I can do Garba.
Shut
You
up.
can't dance.
I can't.
What? So
mean-
in college, you went to Birmingham.
I mean-
You didn't do any college in Bombay.
I mean, you
no,
can,
but I didn't. I didn't.
you can
I
do
didn't
random
go.
Garba.
You never
like-
went for any family thing.
You know how to be
didn't do it.
exact.
I went once when CCI used to have it in
Ah,
the.
CCI, we went to CCI.
Like 2-3 times
You
when I
don't
was
have all
younger.
the upmarket ones only. No one's asking you to go to Goregaon. Don't
You
worry
know-
about it.
You know, went to
Oh,
Garba
Ayushi.
like Navratri nights in like school and
No,
college.
my
and all.
parents weren't very like. They Ganpati is way bigger in my
It's
house
also,
than Navratri.
it's also, yeah.
But you
see-
go with friends for
No,
Navratri.
no,
You
but
don't go with your
Silvery,
parents for Navratri.
She didn't have the Bombay college experience where it's all part of our growing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I
think
we didn't
that
have
is-
event, and
Oh,
but
okay.
they used
Then-
to have it in
Oh.
college. No, they used to. The Asian societies in
Yeah.
at Warwick used to have like
But
Navratri,
you won't be
but I
on
didn't go.
Desis in Warwick. You're like,
God
I know of them.
forbid.
Yeah.
It's a home education. mein hi hota
Each
hai,
one of them,
we
you know,
don't-
the way that they speak Gujarati. Then I better fine, show. All right, show. Okay, you're all right. That's fine.
Ayushi,
All right,
pair
show.
mukhi de.
You don't know how to do garba, and I'm like, no.
Garba.
All right.
But you really can't do the dance? The
Listen,
basic dance?
I think I could
it's
see
not
somebody.
down,
No,
top
it's
down.
very simple. Yeah?
Yeah.
I could do it basic.
Yeah.
I think I could.
Basic,
I
that's what
could-
you need, basically.
At weddings
Oh,
or something.
And
like
now
that.
in
they hire
Navratri,
people.
IVM sends a crew and finds out whether Ayushi can actually do garba.
You have to go to the
That would
Goregaon
be
one, the
funny.
big one.
That would be very
Look at
funny.
me,
Follow
just
that.
say, I
Another
need
idea.
to be on Conan.
Yeah, correct.
Pinky and Preeti.
Your ideas, yeah. Give these ideas to Conan, I'll say.
I've got an idea. You're a
You
both-
should do Karva. Conan doing Karva would be hilarious, actually.
Because of the height difference, and he's so
Correct.
body
He's going to
awkward.
hit a lot of
There is
women.
also a great video.
Talk.
There's a great video of Conan dancing wildly at Sona's wedding.
Yes.
It exists on YouTube online. And he's going crazy and it's hilarious to see him dance because he's having a really good time.
It looks like a grasshopper on
But
fire.
you know how they make him stop? Somebody shouts Jay Leno.
and he runs away.
I didn't say that. If he ever hears this, I didn't say that.
No, actually, Conan will appreciate that joke. So I think Cyrus now has a better chance.
No,
of
I
getting
think
on
now they
board.
bury the hatchet.
Shut up,
By
you
the way,
please.
Silvery, they bury the hatchet. I spoke to both of them. We're all friends.
Oh, they're all friends? Okay, nice. And Kimmel also. All right.
They are legends. I'm old. There's something there. you know.
It matches.
All right, fair. Should we get to the game is?
I think so. It's 11:20 on my watch, so I don't know what.
All right, 11 of 4.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored. I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
How long have you been on television?
That sounds
That's an
like-
AMA question.
Is this because Roger Federer retired and you're thinking, what the hell?
Yeah.
I got so many other people I want to get rid of.
Yeah.
But I have a point here. Kunal is 8 years older than me.
Okay.
So he has to retire first.
But how
My
long have
Kunal.
you been on television?
No, Kunan
Oh,
is very
The
funny.
first show I ever did was eject button, out goes Ayushi. Okay.
I knew it. I knew it. Please shut me down.
Oh, God.
And let that be a lesson to you. No more Garba for you, lady.
Oh, that's good.
What was the question?
How long have you been on television?
So the first show I did was actually called Stump Vision with Sunil Gavaskar's company PMG.
Wow.
That was during the World Cup, 95, just before the 96 World Cup.
Wow.
Then we did auditions.
Did the company shut down after that?
It shut down.
Wow.
I now,
Because of your show?
I now own the
I was
company.
just joking.
I now own the company.
Wow.
Then MTV auditions and Channel V auditions,
Yeah.
96. So 96 we started probably. So
Okay.
95 actually.
Yeah.
Stump Vision. Because it was great fun. I got to meet
That's
all
over
these
27
famous
years
journalists.
now.
Wow, that's great. Your maths is
Yeah. You
fast.
can sing Alice.
Nice. I was trying to calculate in my head. But nice.
Silvery
nicely done.
call.
Nicely done.
Said he heard about this guy who's worked 27 years ago
27 years, man. I'm
in
like,
Ayushi's
that's-
Drive.
I was 3 years old when I started working in television.
I called your
That's
mom.
great.
She said, don't call me now.
He tried to hire you at that age itself.
Yeah,
He
correct.
knew.
Yeah,
It's
He
so
knew.
it's so shameful when people say all these things, but they don't mean to be mean.
Yeah.
It's just so shameful. And I get it all the time. My father likes your show. My father watches your show. Oh,
Does
come.
it.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I
No,
promise.
it's
I just
fine.
wanted to
It's fine.
know.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. The pain is now not painful anymore. It's just because
Come now,
diabetes-
Cyrus. You know I have great respect for you.
The pain doesn't heal that fast.
Fair.
We have to
That's
say-
age.
Yeah, and diabetes.
All
yeah.
right.
You know, you would be unbearable on your period.
Cyrus, how long have
Although
you
my
had...
wife says I do have periods.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah, because I think like you and a mood shift.
But you know, periods. I have like most people. I have these red flags. Like traffic drives me nuts. People walking in the building.
But
drive
imagine
me
you had to
nuts.
deal with all of those red flags plus hormonal red flags for a week.
Cyrus
I
does that
don't-
anyway. I think that's fine. No.
Hormonal thing I'm okay with. Yeah, but my wife gets angry all the time.
Because
Ayushi,
she's
can you help
married
us?
to you.
No, I think she's just basically the KKK, influenced by that, but not white supremacists, but other issues.
She's a house supremacist.
Something like that.
She's the supreme in the house.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
correct,
it's
I'm
amazing. Like once I put my hand on her shoulder like that while we were watching stuff on our own phones, and she hits it off. Don't touch me. And 5 minutes later, she puts her hand on my shoulder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
No,
I'm
I
like,
hear that
what's
that's like
that?
I heard, and I don't know because no serious relationship experience. However, I heard that a wife can do
We've
that.
lost our sponsors.
Wait, you've never been?
They were hoping you would have.
No, I have, but it's been years since.
Wow, you
then.
actually asked her that. Fuck, you're
What?
good.
No, I-
no
she-
wonder your
she
girls
brought
leave
it up.
you.
Not
I didn't
in
bring
the
it up.
She's
recent
obviously
past.
being self-deprecating.
She brought it
You
up.
don't have to fucking ask her like, I'm an inquisitive young kid. Are you a real loser? You don't ask anyone that. What's wrong with this guy?
Wow. I didn't,
No
I didn't-
wonder she got
I didn't
married.
think of it like that.
She
Yeah.
went straight to Indonesia and
Yeah.
got married because you killed her self-esteem
Really,
so
Cyrus,
much.
you're the only one who thinks like that. You know?
That girl,
I don't even make
the
that
girl
connection.
left
Did
Sylvie.
you?
The first
I didn't make
man
that
she
connection.
met from the
The
plane,
minute
she married him.
Cyrus said that,
Now it
I
makes
am now
sense.
so
So
offended
offended,
by
yes.
you, Antariksh,
Yeah,
and I
sorry.
appreciate
As a
it.
fellow
she
comic, she's
refused
just trying to
to
be
be on the
funny.
Exactly.
And what are you doing?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was going for the cheap shot, and then you.
And now we've
ruined
lost
it.
the moment because whatever
It's
the point
hilarious
is,
that you
it's
haven't
gonna
been in a
fun.
serious
Well, it's
relationship.
done now.
Yeah.
Ask your damn questions.
Ask your damn
All right. Gaurav Palania.
Why
Sorry.
did the voice change?
Good morning, all. Is there a possibility to have a similar setup to Andrew Schultz's Flagrant podcast? Panelists smoking up and stuff.
Hey, forget the cultural issue. The 10 o'clock morning might be a problem
Yeah,
for a
we
lot
can
of
do
people.
that.
Yeah, correct.
Like, the only one who's ready for
Yeah.
that, I think, is Sparsh.
Sparsh.
Yeah, because he looks like he smoked
Also,
up
we have,
and came.
yeah, but we have a whole day in front of us. We can't smoke up before the show, you know?
course
Yeah.
But that's your one show. You don't do anything else. They could do it for 2-3 hours.
No, but
Okay,
then it has to be also commercially viable like his show.
Yeah,
but you
correct.
don't need to do anything
Sponsors.
else.
Now that's a
We need
that's a
Blue
diss for me,
Chew.
right?
We need
No,
Blue
for
Chew,
that-
Blue
You made it
Apron.
commercially viable.
Yeah,
Now you're doing a
Squarespace.
Silvery, are you? Now you're dissing me for nothing. No reason.
This is and now you have to diss him. So
Yeah.
the triangle is complete.
Okay. Hi, Silvery. That should be enough.
Dissed.
Okay, come on. Next one.
Okay, next one. That's it. That's all?
We can't
What
do
do you
it in
wanna
the
say?
morning.
All
We
Andrew
can't do
shows.
it in the morning,
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Morning is the problem. Correct.
Oh, it's not the narcotics and all.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not an issue.
That is not a problem.
Oh my god, yeah, that too.
No,
Shit.
no.
No, never.
We've got approval from Supreme leader.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we could drink on the show.
Yeah, we could.
Or we could go to the Kumbh Mela and just broadcast from
Or
there.
we can do whatever we want and don't tell anyone we're doing it.
Yeah.
What do you think's in this?
Daru. Alcoholia. That's the new
You
song from
don't tell a
Vikram.
South Bombay girl Daru. You sound like a real weird guy.
It's called liquor.
Yeah, what the hell?
Liquor. Okay,
Come here
okay.
for tuitions.
All right.
What's going
Aditya
on?
Prabhakar has a question. Is this recording studio used by all other IVM podcasts or there are many studios like these, each assigned to a different podcast?
Let me answer this as somebody who doesn't work for IVF.
The
Aditya
latter.
doesn't know that India
There's
is a
a
poor country.
there's a maze of studios out there. There's like
Yeah.
you can get lost. Sometimes I
Yeah.
walked into another one and they're not even recording.
Correct.
They're just in there.
And can I be
sometimes
honest? We have so many panelists, we just choose as we enter.
Yeah.
correct.
200 people.
Yeah,
in
they
That's
different
live in one of the other
offices.
studios.
By the way,
Yeah.
for Cyrus says each one of us comes in every morning at 10 o'clock
Yeah,
waiting
and
to
then
be
we decide.
And then, yeah.
And
And then
Sparsh gets to
Cyrus-
choose as
No.
the overlord of us all.
Overlord decides
Yes.
who
we call it a
gets to be
panel
on.
auction
Yeah.
where you
Correct.
look at
Yeah, like imagine Puneet comes every morning from Kandivali and we don't take him.
And the more
Absolutely.
he's suffering and sweating and tired, the chances are less.
Kajol also comes from far, right? Kajol comes from Kandivali only?
But that's just sexism. No? You
Yeah.
said that just make her feel bad. You told me twice.
What?
Now what?
What are you talking about?
You made her feel bad. You're okay
Oh,
with
yeah. good. What?
Now you're taking a shot at Kajol also, even though she's not here to defend herself.
Yeah, Kajol also hasn't been in a serious relationship. That's the problem.
What do you say?
I don't know this. I'm joking.
Kajol's relationships.
I don't know this.
Relationships are a separate
That's
podcast.
obviously a joke. Obviously a joke. All right. Ariful Islam has asked at Cyrus
Where's the
favorite player before Federer era.
Come on, Ayushi, you also like tennis. Let's get into this a little bit.
Okay, Ayushi says, here's a question follow up for Ayushi. It says, do you think you will lose interest in male tennis
no.
after Novak and Nadal?
Alcaraz is here.
I don't know whether he's following me on Instagram because I have been posting real thirst traps towards him recently and I stand by that. However, no, I like the
You won't
game.
wanna
I'm
change
into
it.
tennis.
We
I
thought
like
about that with the Sampras Agassi era, with the Bob
Exactly.
McEnroe era, Connors.
and even Fed hasn't played in a while, seriously. So people still watch
Fed?
tennis.
Or, to us, he's fed because
I don't
Garba, we do
know.
Garba
Fed?
and stuff.
Wow.
But I'll tell you,
Sorry, you can shout out
Wait,
RRR, but I can't see
are,
Fed.
are his fans called
give
the
him his
Feds?
full name. Full name.
Actually, it's called the FedEx.
Exactly.
He's
now,
FedEx.
now that he's retired,
Oh,
FedEx.
FedEx.
Yeah.
Exactly. Makes
Oh,
sense.
nicely.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
well, okay,
But coming back to the whole thing, I think we all feel emotional. But
Yeah.
just with cricket or anything that you
When someone great
for you, it's
retires.
all the things I don't like. I get it.
substances.
Oh,
for
okay,
you.
got it, okay.
And then you just get on with it, and slowly it's like a new girlment or boyfriend.
But and I think it's like it's a it's our delight as viewers to be able to keep getting like good
I'm excited with
players.
the
Yes,
Sampras
and
guy,
all
yeah.
the young,
And Casper Rudd.
all these young like Zverev, Medvedev, all these
Yeah.
kids are playing well.
Kids, you're calling them.
No,
Medvedev's
kids
23
compared.
or something.
No, but
yeah.
kids compared to I think like what I guess to these three is what he's saying.
And
Right?
Djokovic is not finished.
No, Novak
Djokovic
has 2
got-
seasons left
if
in
you
him.
can just let him
sure.
enter the country, he'll win everything. So guys, come on, give
Yeah,
him
but
2 more
Biden
years.
said, oh,
Biden.
guys.
What did Biden say?
Listen, first, this has to come full circle then. If he said the pandemic is over, why the fuck wasn't Novak allowed back into the country?
Replay
then?
the US Open.
I think you should do it again.
Silvery has nothing to contribute. Just look at his face.
Novak.
This is the point where he can play with the mustache.
He's just like,
Djokovic,
tennis?
great cricketer. Correct.
You know what? He is actually hitting the ball with some sort of racket situation.
So he would probably
this
be a
is
good
close
cricketer.
for you. I'll take it.
Fine, fair.
You really thought you could save that
Sachin, great tennis player.
Sachin actually was a good tennis player.
Was he really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, how am I
Watch
hitting
him
these
out.
home runs?
Yeah, you're too good.
A home run, a third sport.
Yeah,
Three
third
sports
one.
in
Look
one.
at you. You
This
did
guy's
it.
expendable
Basketball, correct.
Yeah. But sort of. It led to
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
He couldn't afford the bats.
Yeah.
I won't get into that.
Talking
Okay.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
He did baseball for a bit, no?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Very good. So you know your sports.
Yeah, I watched that documentary.
He knows his documentaries. I was going to say he doesn't know his sports.
All right. Rohan Patil is us. Huh? So,
Who's the captain of the Madhya Pradesh Cheetahs, the new IPL team?
The new, that one that's come from Africa. The new cheetah.
I'm just
Prime
making
Minister
it up.
Narendra Modi.
Yes, you're right. You win again.
Say I'm wrong. Say I'm wrong.
You're right.
Yes, correct.
Try to buy players. I think Kejriwal is one on offer, but
All right.
You think in Gujarat that's going to go up way?
that's what they're saying. I can't
Oh.
believe it. You think so?
I think they're
No,
going
I
They
to.
highly doubt
they
it.
got closely harrowed by Congress the last
I
time
don't.
round, huh?
I don't think they're going to lose, but I do think AAP is going to come in with a big showing in Gujarat. They're going to have it, and they're
could
going
win
to
some.
not. It's going to be scary for the BJP for sure.
But I think Indian politics is very strange. Whatever people say, you never know the dark horse or
You
whatever
really
can
don't
really
know.
upset. That's how it happened in 2014 in a sense. Also.
And even state politics, these guys like loyalty is so not a thing, and it's
They
just
won
not
on
power.
Namo. They won on Namo everywhere.
Yeah.
They won
Yeah.
on his presence like a rock star who comes and they vote for him and that's how they win.
Yeah.
If you take
I was in
that
Gujarat
factor
that
out-
whole last
Yeah,
week, and I swear
yeah.
to God, the amount of people who you would think are just like, this idea of what a BJP supporter is and this crazy orange murdering bhakt,
Silvery.
right? But the people and colleagues and like clients that I've worked with, interact with, like the most completely what you would say, quote, normal, liberal, whatever.
What
Yeah.
you're trying to say is educated upmarket.
Yes.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, educated.
Disgusting.
No, but all
That's
of
what you were
them
trying to say.
like so devoutly in
Yeah.
love with this idea that this man has singularly like changed
But he's
their
had no
life,
opposition. Now, where's the
Yeah.
celebrity
Correct.
politician
benefit.
against him? See, Rahul Gandhi's just not done enough. Who else is there?
No, I agree.
Pan India.
This has been built on him.
Kejriwal
He
actually
yeah.
is the only one who's
Who's
slowly
slowly
sniffing
coming up.
his way ahead.
I really
Or
think
not.
he's going to have a good show in Gujarat.
I
think he's
lose
going
the
to do well.
moustache.
No,
But
it works
why,
for
like,
him.
Why do you think Rahul Gandhi can't get better PR? Yeah?
I think he's just
He
born with
doesn't
a
want to
silver
do
spoon.
it. I don't think you do.
No, it's a teleoptics of the whole thing. He just appears to be
It's
rich.
not even that. I just genuinely disrespect him. I just don't think he wants the job. I don't think he wants the gig.
I heard he wants
has
this
tried
job.
to back- I think
You're
he's trying
saying he
to
doesn't
back.
want the prime minister? He doesn't want to be head of the
I
Congress? all
don't
that.
think he wants to be in this
politics.
thing
Okay.
anymore. It takes him too long to get his act together when it comes to reacting. He's not in a good
Listen,
relationship with people.
Why don't we just get him on the panel?
How's the yatra
We
doing?
need a panel.
How's the Bharat Jodo yatra?
Feet are paining. कितना घूम के कहाँ जाएगा?
How कितना चलेगा
I
यार?
mean,
Yeah.
and the weather is going to get worse now in October.
He's
there's-
tried to quit so many times and they won't let him.
The walk? No.
No.
Yeah. The walk is
Position.
very
He just
wrong.
sat down. नहीं चलूंगा मैं.
तीसरा
I won't
दिन-
go.
Money.
तीसरा दिन हो गया. I think Saturday, Sunday off, यार. God, thank God I don't do
I don't think he
walks.
wants it. They should get someone
do
else from the Congress. It'll be good.
Who?
I would love Shashi Tharoor.
I like Sachin
Yeah, I
Pilot. I think he's
I also
good.
like Sachin Pilot.
Okay.
We have to make a separate show just for Ayushi.
Okay,
She's
fine.
now just
Yeah.
ranting about how the opposition must rise under her and Kejriwal.
All right.
With Sachin
Quick,
Pilot as the designated Prime Minister.
Okay, quickly
I
let's do a
could take
couple more.
us to great heights.
Your hand being the...
Follow me.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair
last
enough.
question. Girish Patil.
If you use two hands, is what? Two Congress parties?
Just slap.
Girish Patil has asked, since the Bachchans are in the IVM family now, when is Jaya Bachchan coming on Cyrus Says? Cyrus, you know all this?
Yeah, I have
We
to
launched-
consider whether I have the time, yaar. तो नहीं है कि, I'm just
Yeah.
free all the time like a faltu. Let me see if Amitabh and Jayaji call and they're really keen. If I can make the time.
Correct.
I don't know. I don't want to promise and not deliver. So we'll see how it goes.
Yes,
This
please.
conversation has to happen in the higher circles.
Please go check out our new show, IVM, that IVM has called
Who
What the
was
Hell
that
Navya.
listener? Did you plug?
Upcoming show, it's been
Have you
announced.
paid him? Have you paid this guy to write this?
We don't
No.
pay anyone anything. You haven't got any money yet
That's
from
true.
them.
Sparsh, where is my money?
Bank of Sparsh.
Take another question, then we're done, I think. No, you're done? Are we done?
Yes, we're done.
We're done. We're done.
This is
We
very
can be done.
anticlimactic.
No, that's because nobody's listening anymore. So then they tell us when everybody's
No,
gone.
I was just
Stop.
reading through
Oh.
the other questions. There are some other good ones, but oh well.
Chalo, quickly,
We'll have to let them
quickly,
go.
one last one.
One
Okay, one last one?
quickly.
Okay, take it.
She's not in a hurry for some reason.
I don't want to go to work today.
Market, sit down.
I'm going to be in trouble when I go in.
Why? The manager there shouted at you.
I fucked up on the weekend.
What did you do? You were in Ahmedabad. There's some tweets of yours running around about a
Yeah,
fly
yeah,
in
yeah.
the plane and all that.
You saw my tweets?
I don't know, it comes on my phone in the middle of the dirty movie I'm watching.
I'm
It kills
so
my mood.
impressed that you
A
see
fly
my...
on
Why
the
don't you
plane.
like my tweets, Cyrus?
I like that people's a time and place. A man's watching some dirty picture
This
right
is your
now.
time and place. You just have to click like. I get traction if a famous
okay.
person likes it.
I'll tell what's his name, Kaustubh. Just will you tell him? For Ayushi just keeps
Please
sending
like
them.
my tweets.
Sure. One more
Now
thing
you
I
have
have to
seen
do, I
my
guess.
desperation on that.
Bro, I don't want to call him today. He has too much work.
Oh,
today.
too much
One more thing to do.
Take your question
All right.
quickly.
Last question. Did you see how the politicians pushed the footballer Sunil Chhetri for the photo op?
I didn't see this.
I did not see this. Sorry, house?
Oh, but
Okay, next
I
question,
can believe
then.
it.
Yeah.
I've seen it all the time. You know, when the photo op.
Just waiting. Yeah, correct.
It's just
They
ridiculous.
don't care.
The main guy who's there
Correct.
will be just pushed around. Poor Sunil Chhetri.
Yeah.
Come and anybody who's upset with the government, upset with the associations, come to this panel. We'll let you talk.
All right.
Open up.
Okay, actual last question. Vinay Kumar has. He says, Cyrus, have you officially been diagnosed with ADHD? Since you mentioned it a few times. And did you ever take medications for it and give up?
No. Very good question, Dr. Vinay Kumar. But let me just put it this way. I'm telling you what feedback I get from other people all the time.
Yes.
Also because like when you're talking, sometimes I'm not paying attention. And that, at my age, I should be paying attention, right? Because you're
Yeah.
no longer immature in that sense.
I felt that burn.
Nice.
But ADHD, I mean, everybody has it to some extent, right?
I think we all
I
do.
would say.
Yeah.
And now even more than before.
And I'm watching that movie, Brahmastra or whatever. Didn't you say that you were ADHDing a lot?
I mean, I wasn't paying attention much.
Maybe,
So yes.
yeah.
I mean, I did.
But in a way, I think
This
you've
is what I did.
leveraged your ADHD in the most lucrative way possible. Like you've created like a sustainable career with it. I think it's pretty cool.
By not paying attention. That's how you run countries.
Hey, if it
That's how you run
if
companies.
it ain't broke.
Exactly. Don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's been great. Just three of us. Let's not
It's
get the
fab.
fourth person back.
Correct.
Abbas,
Ever.
sorry, bad news. You're back
Yeah.
on tier 4.
Tier 4s will
Tier 4.
remain tier 4s.
I'm saying tier 4.
So do I
That's
get
also
Tier.
double meaning for Abbas. Unnecessary.
Wow.
end the show? End the show.
All right,
please.
that's it. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps. Please, we beg you. We need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.